switch on. Out of the way. We ain't going to be doing that to start off tonight, all right? We ain't going to be doing that to start off tonight. We're going to save it for the fourth quarter. What is going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Good evening. First and foremost, if you guys weren't already tuned into the game, the Browns had themselves an interception on the Bengals opening drive where they were marching down the field. Kudos to Myles Garrett, the master of Halloween, getting his hand on the football, leading to a Browns interception. So that was pretty fun for the Browns. I am sure that they are celebrating at the particular moment. What is going on, y'all? Let me scroll up. I had a couple of people say some positive things inside the chat room. Hello there, Ryan, Frederick, the Unknown Channel, Malone, Token Black Guy, Kyle Donovan, the building, Kai Brown, how is it going? Foolish Menace that always has you rolling. I appreciate you there. Elder God, what's going on? James, how's it going? Black Hood, what's up? Brian, CTS_Z, your local idiot in the building. Siku, what is going on? Jacoby Brissett is going to be taken down. No sack because he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Mr. B, ZHG, what is going on? Ravens in the building. How you doing? I'm pretty sure you have a vested interest in this game. I'm pretty sure you're cheering for a tie. Timmy, what's going on? Reggie, DR Griffin, or I should say Dr. Griffin. Verducci, man. Put 7 on it. Hello there. Well, that's a unique number. I don't think anybody has ever put actually just 7. I appreciate you. Big Fat Paulie in the house. Panther Teen always in the building. Peyton put 5 on said, would you care to play the Halloween throwback at some point? I think the people need to know what's happening when we hear the doorbell tonight. I know that's exactly what you were referencing when you wrote tonight that way. But 3rd and 19, I stopped short. There will be no first down. Get the punt unit on the field. Honcho, put 10 on it. Said, hey, Chiseled, happy Halloween. Wear your costume at, brother. I'm in my Batman suit because the Eagles got no Robins, all Batmans. Well, that's interesting. I don't necessarily, I don't want to say celebrate Halloween. It's some that nature. I mean, I have different thingamabobs. I should have took that into account. I can't even lie to you, dog. I completely forgot it was Halloween. I took a nap. I woke up. I didn't recognize Halloween until they, when Myles Garrett got his hand on the football, they mentioned the man who loves Halloween. I'm like, oh shit, today is Halloween. Completely forgot. Maybe I ought to go grab my Akatsuki mask, something of that nature. Put a doggone mask on or something like that. So I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Kyle put 5 on and said, is there hope for my Jags, or are we tanking for the draft? I honestly don't see us winning another game. I actually think you guys will win yourselves another game. Oh Lord, what just transpired? Oh, they tried a field goal rather than and it got blocked. I didn't know they was in field goal range. The more you know, and the field goal gets blocked. I blocked it. God damn, back to back, I don't want to say, let's just say defense/special teams making plays. I blocked it. Good job on those. As for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't think they're necessarily doomed. I wouldn't say that they can't win another game. They just need to put together 4 quarters. They put together 4 quarters, things can look, positive for them. But until that happens, they're not going to have a good time. Tony Montana, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What's going on? Payne said all the women on your timeline, though. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I have seen quite the bit of ladies who have dressed up as Vilma. And let me tell you something right now. I have been in countless different DMs. That makes sense. I did remember it was hot. I think I had forgotten after I took a nap. I think at one point earlier today, I did recall that it was Halloween because a lot of people was dressing up. I think that's when I had to ask myself a question and say, why are people all dressed up today? And then it dawned on me that it's indeed Halloween. And then I took a nap because I was incredibly, fatigued. And then I had completely forgotten because obviously I was indoors. But now I remember. Net Strike is in the building. What is going on? What's going on? How is it going? As for the old Halloween video, is it the one that's on Twitter? Hold on, wait a minute. I think it might be the one that was, I think I seen the Adonis burner posted. So I'll probably download it and then play it at one point because I can't recall what the video might have been years ago because that would have to be, quite some time ago. But let's see here. Oh my, I'm screaming on the what is this one? Oh my, okay, it's a glow up video. I recognize this one. I think it's the trick or treat one. I think that's what it was. Okay, say less. Bet. Let me download that right now. Wow, this is so long ago. All those emojis, border it with a tag 3 fence. Nobody ever tagged their friends, man. Ah, self promotion days. I mean, I still am my number one promoter, just to a different degree now. Whatever the case may be, I will have this in the holster for. Matter of fact, let me put it into, drop it in the goddamn thing. Oh no, I can't. It is what it is. Sharon, Patu on us. It's up. Just hot mic isn't working. Also, Panthers are not working either. Well, in due time, in due time, in due time. As for the Panthers, things can bounce back. Honcho Pateno said, in honor of Halloween, it's time to play the Green Ranger vid at halftime. The Green Ranger. Oh, was that when I was dancing in the street? Good Lord, I'd have to retrieve that. I would have to retrieve that. I don't even know what to search. That's quite some time. CJ said, how about Roquan Smith to the Ravens? I love that for the Ravens. That is a hell of a goddamn pickup. Roquan Smith wanted to get moved. I'm shocked that the Bears actually messed around and, traded him, because if I'm not mistaken, at the conclusion of the year, he would have messed around and been a free agent. So since that's the case, you want to get something, for him. They didn't necessarily get what I believe that he's worth. However, they did receive something, and I believe they have 9 draft picks in next year's draft. But for Baltimore, listen, you got him now. You better get ready to throw some money at that guy, because they have not been able to replace C.J. Mosley since he left in free agency, and Roquan Smith is all that in a bag of chips. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's leading the NFL in tackles right now, so that would be magnificent for their defense. The only downside is you bring in a middle linebacker in the middle of the season who's supposed to be the captain of the defense. He has to now get acclimated with the goddamn with the entire defensive playbook. Also, he's got to ingratiate himself with the locker room. And whoever was the quarterback of that defense, who I believe was Patrick Queen, who has the radio in the helmet, somebody's going to have the conversation like, hey, dog, hey, welcome to, the defense. This is what we got going on. You got to figure out those small intangibles to build that chemistry that exists there. So it's going to be a little difficult. He's a hell of a doggone player, but it's going to take some weeks to build that consistency. Unless, of course, he fits seamlessly into the team like a glove. But it could take a little bit of time. But I like that pickup for them. That's a hell of a goddamn pickup. It's Chuck Clark who has the green dot. Well, there it is. If it's Chuck Clark who got it in the secondary, then there it is. So straight out the gate on the linebacking core, then that would make Roquan Smith big dog. So there it is. Because Queen ain't that guy. That's why I was kind of, well, I don't want to say concerned, but wondering how that's gonna be for him. But if Queen's not that guy, great, because he's not. He ain't been playing that well this season, so you can imagine what the hell that's going to feel like. But I believe Patrick Queen plays more outside than inside. Somebody got to let me know, because I don't watch. Unless they play in Pittsburgh or they're on national television, I can't really tell you most about what the hell's going on with Patrick Queen. But if Chuck Clark got in his helmet, then that's good for the Ravens. So they should be able to have not a problem with, like, egos and things of that nature. Carol Wright, the building saying what's up. And it's Kiara. Oh, my apologies. I keep saying Kara. It's Kiara. I got you now. I got you now. Kiara. There's a girl who homegirl Adonis follows named Kiara, who does a lot of different workout videos on Instagram. So good name. Kiara. I'll keep that in mind. Mahmoud put 5 on and said, holy hell, I went to my first NFL regular season game I attended, and it was a heart attack after another heart attack. Rise up, Falcons. Yes, indeed. You guys were able to stick it out. And there is Myles Garrett with the sack. Man's having a hell of a goddamn first quarter. What somebody got. Oh, he's doing the thriller. He doing the thriller out there. Got the thriller now. Are you kidding me? Shit, it was a thriller a couple of goddamn weeks ago when that man got in that car accident. I'm happy he's all right. People was like, why is he in such a small car? What you mean? If the man want to be in a small car, he could be in a small car. It could be like that episode of The Simpsons. Down goes Burrow. I wonder how many sacks Burrow going to take tonight. Let me know in the comment section. First and foremost, who do you guys got winning, and how many times will Joe Burrow be sacked? Answer both in your response. Who do you have winning, Bengals or Browns? Which be? And then secondly, give me a number of how many times you think Burrow's going to get sacked tonight. Kyle, put 5 on it. Said that Browns mascot will give you nightmares. Happy Halloween. Bengals win. Kyle said Bengals win, and Burrow will be sacked 4 times. I'm seeing 6, and the Browns will win, says Asser. I'm seeing 6 Browns, 5 Browns. Whoa, MP1 wants Burrow dead. He said Burrow gonna get sacked 11 times. Jesus, good Lord. Goku said, OH, I-O. The Bengals are saying, come on, Joe. Shiesty Burrow. Yes, indeed. He getting hurt. Oh, God damn. Token black guy said Burrow getting sacked 27 times. Good Lord. Peyton said Bengals going to win, but Burrow's getting sacked 27 times. Golly. What is going on? Y'all want this man dead? Oh, Lord. Oh, well, just received a text message regarding the shirt, evidently, because I'm going for $9.99. If you guys were wondering how much I'm selling, I am selling appendage for $9.99. If anybody was interested in buying appendage, I'm selling it for $9.99. The only downside is it is not my own. I will be selling the severed ones of the individuals who were caught trying to trespass on the yard. Also, you know, they are indeed still operable, apparently. So I'm not too sure where I want to go with this. It seems like it's getting much more disgusting the more that I continue to speak about it. So I'm just going to let it go. We just act like that didn't happen. We're going to act like it didn't exist. Honcho, put $4.99 on it. Said, what is my reaction to Kenny Pickett's comments after the blowout loss? You know, I didn't see it. I did not see it. I did not watch it. I did see that they said he was brutally honest, so I'd have to see what is going on. With what he had to say, but if he just said, you know, he didn't play well, or he played, you know, terrible, or whatever, then of course there's that. But I gotta see what it is that he said. If somebody could sum it up for me, that'd be nice. What do I think about Matthew Judon and the Pats? Well, for one, Matthew Judon's a fucking beast. He had a hell of a goddamn game last Monday night. And that was great. As for the Patriots, they're starting to bounce back. Belichick will get that team together. I had already said when they were sitting at 1-3, do not panic. Belichick will find a way. And lo and behold, whether it was with Zappy, you know, leading them to 2 wins, or now Mac Jones, you know, returning, having a tough game against the Bears, but then bouncing back, you know, against the Jets, he will have his team in the right spot. Kyle Pavavon said, as a Jags fan, that Big John Henderson clip takes me back to that video of the dude he paid to slap him pregame. Yes, that's exactly the video that it came from. That's exactly where the video came from, of him getting slapped. You making blood come from my mouth. Deech said, what do I think about the New York Giants season so far? Do you see them going on the playoff run? I actually don't see them going to the playoffs. I think they're going to end the season either 8-9 or 9-8, because every single game has come down to the final possession or 2, and there hasn't been a game where the Giants have been 110% the better football team. They've been they've just simply hung around, and things either go in their favor or it doesn't. Like they're literally a middle of the pack team where their record, you know, somebody had said it in the stream yesterday where they said the New York Giants are the 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers when they started 11-0, and I can't unsee it. Oh Lord, they're gonna try a trick play here. Amari Cooper throws it straight to the defender. Just take the sack. Von Bell is having the best season of his entire career. Just take the fucking sack. Don't force nothing. Throw it out of bounds, bruh. I'll never understand when you run these trick plays and you fucking panic. Goddamn idiots, bro. Every single drive has ended in the work. Whoa, what the hell? What kind of celebration is that? Why are they putting all their fists to their doggone mouth? What's going on there? Just throw the football away. Take a look over here, right? They're trying to get the football to Donovan Peoples-Jones or the other guy on the wheel. But Amari Cooper just throws a terrible ball. If you're not going to get the ball vertically down the field, just throw it away, bruh. Peoples-Jones is going away from it. I think there was I don't know if it was somebody coming out of the backfield. But my heavens, that man is tripping. Armani exchange to the other team. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I see what you did there. Cody Pavavon said, any thoughts on my Pistons beating the Warriors last night? Basketball does not matter until after the All-Star break. Does not. The first 10 games of the season are so irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. It does not matter. Like, there are some people who are panicking after like 6 games into the season. The Warriors are under 500. The Nets are under 500. The Clippers are under 500. The Lakers just won their very first game. What is going on with all of the fam? We are 10 games into the season. None of this shit matters. Nobody should be poking their chest out. Nobody should be, tucked downward staring at the ground. None of that. None of that. Basketball does not matter until the All-Star break arrives. Now, don't get me wrong. By the time you reach Christmas, you had start to, get stuff together for the most part, because that January area is the turning point. And then by the time you get to the All-Star break, you had better hit your stride. Because for basketball, you have 3 months to try to figure out what kind of team you want to be, because there's 82 games. Difference than football, where football, really, I like to say it's the first month, but if you start 0-4, you about to have a tough time, But football, you have much less wiggle room. Basketball, you have a bit more. Jay Sanchez on Pafavo said the Packers and Adams need each other. I actually agree, but I think the Packers need Adams more than Adams needs the Packers. But they both desperately would need each other. That doesn't negate the fact that they do need each other. K-Dub put 2 on and said tie, because fuck both of them. 5 sacks each. Well, there it is. D. Griffin said, unless Draymond Green makes over 50% of his threes, I'm basically uninterested until the All-Star break or the playoffs. Fair enough. Basketball is one of those sports where you can literally go to sleep the entire regular season, wake up, watch the playoffs, and you didn't miss anything. There have been some magnificent regular season basketball games that have, lasted the test of time. But if you really think about the most memorable games, and when you look across all sports, the regular season in basketball is usually some of the most forgettable. Hell, baseball, the playoffs is really what matters most. Hockey, I'm not that big of a viewer, so I can't necessarily have an opinion on that. Baseball, for my common knowledge from what you hear people reminisce on legendary games. Usually, it just happens in the postseason, or a crazy game where it was either a no-hitter or a situation that went into several different extended innings. But for the most part, everything's fixated on the playoffs. Football, you can have regular season games that people will talk about forever. Because there's such a small amount of games per season. So there is that. You can't watch the games on NFL Plus. Golly. Wanna consider cable. But there is that. Kyle put 20 on it. Said, thanks for using the Henderson clip. I think I just read that. Well, you said it takes you back to the crazy and crappy days of your Jags. I watched the 2007 game against the Steelers play. Oh, I was brutal. I hated that so much. Fucking David Garrard. What was it? He scrambled for the first down, or was it Maurice Jones? It was one of those two. It really pissed me off in Mike Tomlin's opening season, man. It bothered me so much. Would I consider doing commentary on that game? Perhaps I would. When I start doing the classic games at the conclusion of this season, and I get back into it heavily, I definitely plan on doing that. What a tackle on Samaje Perine. That is a hell of a play in the open field. Ice Tray put 2 on, said Aaron Rodgers is not a good leader. I actually would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think Aaron Rodgers has the same syndrome that Ben Roethlisberger had. He was on a team where somebody else could weigh, the burden. I don't really want to say burden, but had to wear the hat of being the leader on that ball club. But now that you are the eldest statesman, remaining, and every other voice that existed has now since, gone somewhere else, you've got to take on the responsibility, but you haven't worked out that muscle throughout the vast majority of your career. So now you've gotten to the point where you're on such a level. If people don't play at that level, you now look at them like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why can't you do what I do? So it's a very tough situation. On top of that, he's way closer to the end than he is to the beginning. So he doesn't necessarily have the space to sit here and have patience with individuals, because this could be the last hurrah. Next game could be the last hurrah. Now, granted, he just signed a new 4-year deal, so you would assume he would probably, give it a better chance of, conversing with his teammates. But still, I think the fact still remains. Rodbod said, so it doesn't matter that the Lakers started 0-5. No, doesn't matter at all, because they can go on a run. Basketball is They can mess around, go on a run. They win 5 straight. Now they 5-5. Then what? Nobody gonna remember they started 0-5, you know? 12, 05 for life. Put 5 on it. Said, which receiver do you think is underrated when it comes to ball control? When it comes to ball control, Larry Fitzgerald. No, actually, no. I don't think he would be considered underrated when it comes to ball control. Anquan Bolden, maybe. Anquan Bolden, Steve Smith, Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson. I'm using people from this era that most people can identify with. I'm trying to think of receivers that don't get their due. I'll remove Steve Smith off that list. I think he's had a level of respect that's been given to him. Reggie Wayne gets overshadowed by Marvin Harrison, so I'll throw him in there. Yeah, I think I can leave it at those guys for sure. Julian Edelman to a certain degree. And if I wanted to go one more, I'll say I don't want to go Pro Bowl. I want to take somebody who didn't necessarily. No, not James Jones. Not James Jones. Ball control. It's a reliable receiver who can get. Doug Baldwin. I like that. Doug Baldwin. Thank you to Austin. Doug Baldwin. I could move with that one. I was literally just thinking NFC West teams. So I was thinking Cardinals, but I didn't want to use Fitzgerald. I had said Bolden. Then I had gone to the Rams, and I was thinking, Robert Woods. And then you said, while I'm going through, you said Baldwin. So there you go. I don't want to use, those receivers that's constantly getting, recognition. So at least there's that. Austin Pafavon said, Chiseled, you think Urinating Tree is going to do Days of Our Steelers this season? I think he wants to retire it, but people keep pestering him for it. So you'll probably do like a special episode at one particular point. So you'll probably end up bringing it back because I'm pretty sure he wants to retire it and leave it retired, but people just keep bringing it up. Like, imagine if you were doing a series and it was very, very, it was very successful. And you try to, I'm like, all right, cool, that was great, but I don't feel like doing it no more. And every single time you do something, oh man, yo, he got to bring back Days I Steal, bring back Days I Steal. I know he's sitting there saying, fam, I said I don't want to do it anymore. I said I was done with it. Why don't you guys just move on? So I think he's probably going to end up bringing it back. Oh, Demaryius Thomas was a very reliable receiver as well. Mr. GH2 in the building, put 2 on. Said, holla at your boy. Sorry I'm late. Did you get the notification this time? I know the notifications have not been very, very kind to you. Honcho, put 10 on it. Said, Pickett's exact quote, we need to study more. I don't think we study enough as a group. There is way too many penalties and stuff like that, which we can control. It's all mental so far for that to happen. If that's the exact quote, then he's absolutely correct. He is 100% on the money. Oh, Musa Muhammad, very good name. So since that's the case, I think there's a high level of accountability that exists there, and he's definitely taking that. And like I've always said, Pittsburgh, over the course of the past decade, I can count on my hands. It's probably, you'll be lucky if you get to 11 games where they truly got defeated and simply were not the better team. If you were to exclude, of course, games against the Patriots, because that would be like 6 of them. But for the most part, they beat themselves because of undisciplined football and ineptitude. So they've just got to lock in. The bye week is the best thing that could have possibly happened to them. You could reset for the second half of the season. But there is that. Oh, Keenan McCardell, very good name. Oh, I like these now. Mr. G, so there is that. But, wow, Macho said you was a little bit. What? You ain't got to apologize for being late. You having dinner with your wife. Come on now. Y'all still in y'all honeymoon phase. You better go out there and go have some dinner. Matter of fact, go get some dessert right now. Go get some dessert right now. Kyle, put 20 on. Said, thanks, brother. I just met with a dude You just met a dude at the bar in your area who was a Steelers fan with kids who are Jags fans. I haven't seen him in a while, but it was awesome. He was an awesome dude to talk to, mutual respect, and love of the game, good dude. Hey, man, I've always said sports bring a lot of people together. And we're now on third down with the Browns trying to convert, but sports bring everybody together, man. I have constantly said left and right. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you do, who you are. If I like this football team, you like this football team, we putting all that shit aside to cheer the goddamn team on. And guess what? Once you recognize, oh, wow, we have a similar interest over here, you'll look past all of that shit. It's only until after that's all done and then you're outside and there's other individuals whose POV can now sneak its way into your mind. Do you allow that to influence you? And now all of a sudden, you guys don't want to mess around and be together, and understand each other and have fun or whatever. So sports is a hell of a goddamn, it's a hell of a goddamn icebreaker for people. Oh, good Lord. Oh, that football is loose. Hey, man, that ball slightly grazed the ground. If I'm the Bengals, I'm throwing that flag on the ground. Challenge that. There should have immediately been a sense of urgency. They should have even have been able to get the full goddamn, oh, my God. No, they're not doing this again. He hasn't put the ball on he hasn't dropped the damn flag. He hasn't dropped the flag. Now they dropped the flag. I'm confused. See, this is a problem that I got. This is the problem that I got. They did the same shit yesterday. They did the same fucking shit yesterday. Why the hell didn't so you mean to tell me now teams can't rush to the line to hurry up on a play? They were standing there with the referee, the coach is on the field. You mean to tell me the Browns just, made the conscious decision to say we're not going to hurry up to take the snap? They stood there, watched the replay together, and then he dropped the challenge flag. I'm confused. I'm so confused, bruh. What is going on with these referees? I'm so confused. So if that's the case, you could just stop and everybody just look at the replay and then that dictates what's going to happen going next? Oh, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused, man. I don't understand. Call me Gil said, what do I think about the Roquan Smith trade? I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I'm happy for the Ravens. That was a very good pickup. Anytime, any kind fishing. Put 5 on it. Said, you're Geno fucking Smith balling. Comeback player of the year. I actually agree with that. Got my coworkers tuned into your highlight commentary. I appreciate you sharing the word of the commentary. That means a lot, man. I appreciate that. Kyle, put 5 on it. Said, dude had a Steelers tattoo. He said it was a birthmark, and I joked to him, your mother is a great artist, and I bought him a beer. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. A lot of times people sexualize, somebody getting a drink for somebody or whatever the case is. I always, I binge watched these The Sopranos a few months back, but I've always wanted to be that person who could go to, and I was actually joking the other day. I went out with homegirl Adonis, and we were out at a restaurant, and I had joked because there was a group of women who was next to me, and I guess one of the girls had just turned 21, and she had a sash on that said finally 21 or whatever the case was. And I was like, man, I'd probably send her a drink, but that'd be foolish because if you know anything about groups of women, you send one drink, now all of a sudden there could be a conflict of revolution between the entire group, so you don't want to have to dissolve that kind of situation. On top of that, if you're there with your lady yourself, jealousy. So, whatever the case may be, down the line, when I get my hands on some finance resources, I would love to go different locations, start buying individuals drinks, and move on with the rest of my goddamn day. So they did challenge it, and then it was called overturned, and now they're going to have to punt. I see, here's my frustration with the referees, right? My problem that I have with it is you'll see them running, to go and get up to the line. They'll put on the replay, and then the refs will come in and say, oh, no, it's incomplete. Or, oh, no, it's complete. But wait a minute. Your initial judgment call in that moment is what the call is supposed to be. You can't now renege or say, oh, well, we're going to come together to deliberate. Because if you're going to come together to deliberate to now change your mind on certain calls, you should be doing that every single time. Why is it that they deliberate on certain calls some of the time, but then they deliberate on other calls the other amount of the time? It doesn't make sense. It's either we come together and we deliberate to now prevent, the opposing squad from using a challenge flag or whatever, or you don't deliberate nonetheless. So it's very confusing. I don't quite understand that. Macho said, check Cash App. I got you. Oh, done requested 15 for dessert. Oh, wow. Macho done asked for $15 for dessert. He said, oh, man, you said you want to have dessert. It's only right that you send me the bread for dessert. I want to eat dessert. Give me dessert right now. Ooh, T. Higgins going absolutely nowhere. Mahmoud put 5 on it. Said, send these refs to Jakku. They need to be disintegrated. Decayed. Larry Thomas in the building. What is going on? How is it going? 2nd and 7 right now. 12 minutes remaining in this first half. Kid Dynamite said, can we not talk about the Panthers right now? Oh, somebody must have brought up the Panthers choking. Preferably DJ Moore and Eddie Pinheiro both need to be sitting somewhere at the edge of the locker room, and they need to be pelted with jock straps because it is their fault that the Panthers are not leading the NFC South right now. MP1 said, what's the over-under of Henry pulling up soon? Well, it's Halloween, so I think the probability of Henry actually pulling up tonight, I think well, I should say before the first half is concluded, I think he's going to show up in the third quarter. I think he's probably doing some spooky, questionable activity as we speak. But here we go. Oh, wait, but Peyton Patuan said, by the way, the trick-or-treat rant is in Discord. Oh, is it? Okay, bet. Say less. I just downloaded it from Twitter. But oh wow, pass is broken up. Boy, both these defenses doing their job, man. There's gonna be a quiet commentary. Oh wait, that guy's dressed as Bane. They shouldn't have showed me that. I'll be able to get that on the commentary that I'm recording for tomorrow. I guess it's just gonna be heavy, Bills Packers to open it up here. Bills Packers to open up the commentary. And then just defensive plays here for the Browns and Bengals, but I ain't complaining about that. Oh, Lord in heaven. Damn, Rudy's in the building. Patuan said, can you let me and my guest in trick or treat? Oh, no, it's not happening, sir. It is not happening. Well, it looks like Henry's about to make an appearance because if damn Rudy is here, then I'm pretty sure his tag team partner, Henry, is going to show up anytime soon. All in Patuan said, Panthers need to catch dude private ply style. Well, shit. Soon enough. Both teams have Halloween colors. Yes, correct. Indeed they do. Both teams do have Halloween colors. Both teams do have Halloween colors. Oh, Michael Reed put 5 on it. Said Steelers for life. I appreciate you, Michael Reed. Ali said, chill. No one trick-or-treating where you live. I didn't see you get up one. No, ain't nobody trick-or-treating where I live. Everybody already know. Don't come to my house. My parents have never given out candy. I remember there was, I think this had to be, I think I was 11 or 10. It was either my senior year of elementary school or my freshman year of junior high school. I'll never forget this. My mother came home when my mother came, when she was still working, she would come home from work at between 7:03 and 7:32, but usually it was closer to 7:03. I could have easily said 7, but I like weird numbers. She came home. It was either 2004 or 2005, and I'll never forget this, with maybe 32 New Testament small Bibles. It's like the miniature Bibles, maybe like 32. Everybody who rung the doorbell that Halloween, they got a miniature Bible. When I tell you the disappointment on the faces of these kids, bruh, yo, that's something that'll be ingrained in my mind for the remainder of my life, son. Shorty was giving out miniature Bibles on Halloween, son. I've never gone trick-or-treating in my entire life, by the way. But I'll never forget that, bro. I will if the unchiseled Adonis was home, I would have him, tell the story as well because I'd hope that he remembers. I think he remembers, but I don't think he remembers the year. But I'll never forget that. Shorty was giving out miniature New Testament Bibles. Like I always make jokes about stripping on Tuesdays and selling, Bibles on Church Avenue. Literally, that's where I had the origin of the joke come from because we had stacks of those miniature New Testament Bibles my mother gave out on Halloween. I will never forget that. Kyle, put 20 on it. I just wanted to share my first football game with my dad. He took me to a game with the press box tickets to a Houston Oilers Chiefs game when Warren Moon lit up Joe Montana's Chiefs with a wrist injury. Really? That's what's up. That is pretty doggone dope, man. Golly. Man, got a chance to see Warren Moon. Unfortunately, there was no Joe Montana, so I would assume this was either I think it was 93. This would have to be 93 or 94. Now, if it's that 93 Oilers team, the pain. Or was it the 92 Oilers team? Whichever one that they blew the game against the Bills. But yeah, that team was special, man. I feel bad for Warren Moon because he won all them damn championships. I believe it was 5 Grey Cups. And really, if he played his entire career in the NFL and he had the same kind of production, he would have retired the all-time leading passer. Yeah, Mama Adonis was wilding. Oh, did it? Well, I keep saying sending. Oh, I think it actually did complete. Well, there it is. So you got yourself some dessert on me. Dan Rudy put 2 on, said tonight it's gonna be a Uzi kind of night. Whoa, what does that mean? What does that mean? Cosmic T put 10 on it. Said which coach would you rather fight, Mike Vrabel or Dan Campbell? I actually would rather fight Mike Vrabel because I think the fight will end at one point amicably. I think if you fight somebody like Dan Campbell, the fight never really comes to an end until somebody can no longer function. There should have been a flag for holding here. Amari Cooper gets a first down, but there needs to be a flag for holding. There's no way yellow doesn't pop up. I hope they show us a replay. Take a look at Jacoby Brissett's backside, and I'm not talking about his actual body. Take a look at the pass rush. Oh, Jesus Christ. Show us the pass rush. There was a hold right before the football was released from his hands. There was a yank on the pass rusher. Oh, yes. Take a look. Right behind Jacoby Brissett. Look at the hand. I think that was on Von Bell. God damn it. There was a hold. Wow, they're not going to show the replay, so now the referees can't come together and deliberate to throw a flag? Oh, that's ludicrous. They got away with a hold right there. That is ludicrous. Come on, man. And saying who I got winning tonight. I actually have Cleveland winning this game. Mahmoud Patuan said, ask Sami Zayn what the hell Uzi is. Well, he wasn't being very Uzi. But I would much rather fight Mike Vrabel because I think Dan Campbell will definitely continue to fight until, either I die or he dies. And somebody's kneecap will be consumed. And you're not going to have a good time. K-Dub said Sami Zayn told Roman Jay wasn't acting very Uzi, though, so he made the whole bloodline break character. Shit was hilarious. Yeah, he's been making them break character every single week. And I will say this much. Paul Heyman's work has been getting better and better because he himself, you can tell, he doesn't really give a fuck about trying to stay in character. So there's times where this man is in the ring smiling through the roof. Jimmy Uso can never keep it together. Jay's supposed to be serious at all times. And, of course, Sika Solo as well. Or I should say Solo Sika, whatever the case may be, but they break in character all the time. King said it's about to be refs versus refs in the Super Bowl. Correct. Travante said, I see what you mean. My TV's a bit slower. That was definitely a hold. Correct. And one of the things, it's like I watch the offensive line, obviously, because you have to see the QB and the lineman and the running back most times when you're watching, because remember, because of the angle of how they have the camera, the receivers go off screen unless usually their first initial cut into their route, you'll see that, but for the most part, you have to look at the offensive line, then you can determine if there's a hold or not. But there's times in which there's a yank It's a clear yank or an arm grab across the damn jersey, and the referees are standing right there, and they pick and choose when they want to throw a hold. Because I'll never forget when I was in college and we were watching film, and although because high school it's a little bit different because high school obviously there's a situation where there's a hold literally every single play, and the referee can't throw a flag every play. College, it's much more on display where essentially you can throw a flag every single play. Professional football, same shit. You can debate that there's a hold every single play, illegal hands to the face every single play, all within, the trenches that are there. But the blatant ones must be called. Mahmoud put 5 on it. Said, but seriously, summon Shigaraki to deal with those referees. They pissing on the games. Correct. They all pissing on the games. It's getting ludicrous. Coolio Jones said, I see Henry beating his meat into a bag of candy. I had to confiscate that bag for personal reasons. Well, wait, whoa, brother. So you witnessed him doing what to the candy, and then you confiscated it for personal reasons. Why would that have to be a personal reason? So when you confiscated it, what'd you do with that candy? Because I don't think that's necessarily something that would be deemed personal. That's I'm a bit confused. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Part of the game is this. I'm a bit disgusted there, brother. Austin put 5 on it. Said, do I think Von Miller cemented his Hall of Fame legacy with the Super Bowl W last year? If so, is he first ballot? Yes. I think he was already on his way to becoming I would actually argue that he was having a Hall of Fame career regardless of whether he had, the Super Bowl victory last year or not. But Von Miller in the playoffs has been an absolute dog. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's I think he'll probably pass Willie McGinnis for the most playoff sacks of all time. Let's see here. Because I think it's McGinnis in front of Smith, and then Terrell Suggs, and then James Harrison. Let's see here. It is, what do you know? It's Willie McGinnis with 16. Bruce Smith has 14.5. Terrell Suggs has 12.5. Reggie White has 12. And Frank Clark. The fuck out of here. Frank Clark. Oh, there's the touchdown. What a run. Frank Clark. He got 11 playoff sacks. What the hell? Golly. The more you know. Some must have been going crazy in the play. Lamar Woodley has 11. James Harrison also has 11. Okay, so Von Miller has 10.5, and he's in Buffalo now, so he was going to have a quite amount of time to hunt. So I think he's right behind. There's a shit ton of people who are tied for 5th. So all he needs is a half sack to now tie 6 other people for 5th place. So, Von Miller, I think he'll mess around and retire with the most playoff sacks of all time. Frank Clark got 11. Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. I did not know that. Frank Clark got 11 playoff sacks. Wow. If there was a name I didn't expect to see, it was that one. But touchdown, Brown. Oh, they're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Hancho Pateno said, I was nervous today, Chisel. I went to a clinic to get my blood work done, and the receptionist and the person who put the needle in me was a Cowboys fan and was disgusted with me wearing my Eagles gear. Oh, Lord. Well, I'm just going to say this right now. They didn't take your blood. They actually inserted blood. It was a blood transfusion. Magic Johnson was at the clinic earlier today. Brother, you got AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. Not HIV, but just a full-blown AIDS. You're not going to have a good time, brother. Of course, that's parody. I would never, wish AIDS on my worst enemy, let alone followers. But congratulations to the Cleveland Browns finding their way into the end zone. Kyle, for 5 on it, said, did I see Jared Allen come out on a horse to celebrate his Ring of Honor induction? Yes, it was in the commentary. If you saw the commentary, you'd see that. But dude was an awesome menace in Kansas City. And in Minnesota. Much love to that man. Yes, indeed. I really enjoyed watching him play football. And Nick Chubb finds the end zone again. 8-point lead. On and Patuan said, how to flip do you get a half a sack? Oh, if two people, sack the quarterback, then it's split between two individuals. Congratulations. Hell of a goddamn drive from the Cleveland Browns running the football down the field. All right, Nick Chubb able to find the end zone for the score, carry a goddamn defensive lineman in and run him over, and then he's able to score again for the 2-point conversion. Yeah, Allen will never let that mullet go. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he was full of Chubb. Quarter Chubb, half a Chubb, full Chubb. Hey. 12:05 for life. Patuan said, question, who exactly is your NFC rival? Dallas. Pittsburgh's NFC rival is Dallas. So because of the 1970s, they are each other's arch nemesis. There's been a lot of people who I remember in 2016 they said despite the fact that Pittsburgh went to the AFC Championship and they lost or whatever, even if Pittsburgh had won a Super Bowl, some people would have felt still salty because they lost to Dallas, because there's deep rooted pain in there's deep rooted pain in both of the franchises. No, there is no push. I said it during the stream yesterday. I have to take these two particular days back to back off because there's crazy tension inside of my elbow at this particular point. So I'm all about fighting, through pain and working out through soreness or whatever. But then in this particular case, when I was even trying to do my regular 100 per day, this shit was ridiculous. So, and hell, a couple of weeks back, y'all saw me do 810 during the goddamn, during the stream. So there's no denying that I would not, do them. It's one thing if it was somebody say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this during the stream," then they don't. If I still had, the push-ups right here, then I'd be doing them. The reason why I don't have it there is because I'm not going to deceive the people. Hey man, we usually do the push-ups, but today we're not going to do it. If I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to keep it on the stream. You know, so I got to give probably Thursday, maybe I'll be able to, this tension will somewhat leave, but I haven't necessarily been able to do the push-ups, so I'm gonna have to, get it back, to catch up. But I have been doing the squats, and I'm not. I figured it's push-ups and squats together, so there's that. Kyle for 5 said, "I'll be honest, man. If we trade Josh Allen, I hope it's to the Bills for a first to give him a chance to get for a ring." Yes, Josh Allen has played very, very, very good over the course of the past couple of years. So there's that. Recovery be important, correct. Hunter said, "I saw you wearing the compression sleeve during the Steelers video." Yes, indeed. Actually, where did I put that? It is. Oh no, I thought I had it next to me, but it's not. I think I left it upstairs in the bedroom. But yeah, I had the compression sleeve on, and then the only problem that I have is with ice. I don't have the bendable ice that I could put right here to where I can bend my arm. So I pretty much just have like the ice that I'd put on the elbow. My arm is pretty much just, stuck straight. So it hasn't necessarily been very pleasant for the most part. They're going to get a flag here. And I think there was a hold on the defense. Oh, no, they're just going to go straight up pass interference on Emerson. Well, there it is. K-Dub said, you tagged me in a pic on Twitter. They tried they did one of those Halloween costume things for AB. What does that mean? Mahmoud Patuan said, so the Falcons go after Bradley Chubb? Absolutely they should, because this is a season where they actually can mess around and go to the playoffs. So since that, what the hell is going on here? Let's see here. Oh, they had the clown costume for Antonio Brown. They made a clown costume for Antonio Brown. Well, there it is. It's a clown costume for Antonio Brown. Um, there's the clown costume. CTE, Chisel's number, awful rap career, doesn't include swimming trunks, brain cells. And instructions simply put that shit on. Some funny shit. Ah. All right, first down here for the Bengals. Hey, they could really milk this clock out so that Cleveland doesn't get the football back. One 165 to half of that is the total yards right now thus far. 3:35 on the clock here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 45. Here comes Joe Burrow. Use your feet. He got stripped. He lost the football. Joe Mixon, did he fall? No, Joe Mixon lost it. Joe Mixon lost it. Joe Mixon lost it. Joe Mixon fell on top of the football and it squeezed from his hip. Oh my God. And who had, oh man, I can't wait to play this song. Taki taki, taki taki, rumbo. Oh boy. The protection. Taki taki, taki taki, rumbo. Oh my God. Miles Garrett, oh no, it was taki taki with the strip. Taki taki gets to him and strips the football right out of his hand. And look at Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon was right there. How do you not get, I'll never understand motherfuckers who couldn't recover footballs that's right there on the ground. What the hell was that? What is in his hand? Oh, that's a dog bone? Oh, that's kind of corny. I know they the dog pound, but that's kind of corny. Come on, man. Yo, Miami, I think it was the U who kind of popularized, a turnover kind of celebration. Oh, my God, Nick Chubb just hurdled the man. Was that Mike Hilton? Yes, it was. But it was with that turnover chain, now every fucking defense across all levels of the sport needs something to celebrate with. These motherfuckers had the miniature dog bone. That's so corny. Come on, bruh. Y'all the Cleveland Browns. If y'all don't get no big-ass fucking dog bone or big-ass dog bone chain, maybe have a Cleveland dog on the sideline, and every turnover you throw the bone and the dog go and get it. These motherfuckers is holding up goddamn dog bone this big. I thought it was an extension of man's finger, son. Kind of small ass shit was that? Nick Chubb, a grown man, son. Damn, he had Hilton hit his own head. And just like that, Derrick Henry was entering tonight, I believe, the leading rusher, and then Nick Chubb just took it back. Most rushing yards. Let's see here. Oh, no, it was Saquon. Saquon is in first place entering this game. Nick Chubb got it back now. Shit, I thought it was Derrick Henry. Saquon got it this game. Fucking A. I'm just hoping Derrick Henry can get back to 2000. Next time they see Houston, I promise you, he's going to break that fucking record. Adrian Peterson better be at the game because Derrick Henry's going for 300. Dan Rudy put 5 on it. Said Joey Behar pictures on the wall. Wait, what do you mean by that? You got Joy Behar pictures on the wall. Why is that? What like photos of her when she was young? Everybody greased up. What does that mean? Your crouching tiger hitting dragon time may pull out the pinwheel and see how long they can blow. Whoa! Brother, what? What is going on? Kyle Pateno said, dude has no respect. I played soccer for 2 years with the a-hole teammates, and a year playing lacrosse with a-hole teammates. Brown is a clown with 14 grams. You're absolutely right. He is a clown. Absolute clown. He's an absolute clown. All right? Because it appears that after he got hit from Vontaze Burfict, instead of taking any kind of painkillers, he took 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
Gotta be. He's gotta be. Because there ain't no way. There truly ain't no way. I've never seen somebody conduct themselves the way that this man conducts himself. I simply don't understand it. Oh. K8 said, Chiseled, I will pay you $9.99 to take that shirt off. What? You want me to strip? What kind of stream you think this is? All and put 2 on said, what's excessive about dunking What's excessive about dunking the ball in the goal? Oh yes, on the when they're throwing the flag, if you were to score and you dunk, what's excessive? Well, the NFL is just fucking assholes. Because if you can have choreographed dances, you can't tell me I can't fucking dunk the ball. I can't jump on the goalpost. I guess they just don't want you to use. You can't use props, and I guess they would count the goalpost as a prop. So because that's the case, that's considered excessive. But motherfucking teams can do synchronized dances. The Eagles, we repping Thetis. We repping woo, woo, woo. Boom! They could do all that. The Vikings could do goddamn coordinated dances. They could do all that. It's only a matter of time before you see motherfuckers busting out High School Musical. Gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. We're all in this together. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. Everybody got some goddamn synchronized dance now. It's ludicrous. But you mean to tell me I can't dunk the ball into the goddamn upright? I can't jump onto the goalpost? Come on, man. Mr. GH2, 5-1 said Jimmy Graham ruined it for everybody when he pulled the goalpost out of alignment. After that, they outlawed it, correct. Tony Gonzalez did it the right way. Just fucking dunk the shit and it's no problem. Jimmy Graham wanted to, I'm going to hang on it. Okay, that's why your dumbass got kicked the fuck up out of New Orleans. If he stayed in New Orleans, he would have had a Hall of Fame career. People look at his numbers. My man, he scored so many touchdowns. He's a Hall of Fame. No, he's not. He went to Seattle, and I actually believe that he underperformed. He went to Green Bay, and then I believe he even further underperformed. He should have just stayed in New Orleans. Things would have been much better for him. Yeah, people might just start shaking the goddamn up. If that was one of the scores, like, it's gonna be an earthquake. It's gonna be an earthquake. Jacoby Brissett, great play action. Whoa, Amari doesn't catch that football there, and there's no flag. Hey, wait a minute. T. Higgins got a flag in the first quarter for that. What is going on here? Oh boy, somebody's down. Is that Jackson? Is that? Who is that? What just happened? Why the hell did that guy jump too early? Yeah, Amari Cooper got to catch that football. Amari's got to catch that football. Oh, it's Awuzie who's down. Oh, shit. What happened? He's clutching at his knee. What happened? That looked like a freak situation, dog. Cooper got to catch that football, man. Kyle said, should the Steelers ride it out with General Pickett or turn Freemason Rudolph the red zone reindeer? No. You should ride it out with Kenny Pickett. Elder God, but 3-on said, which is worse, dunked on or ankles broken? Ankles broken. I've always said getting dunked on's not bad if you actually try to contest to, get the block. Ankles broken, that can happen at any particular point. And then, it's a very embarrassing kind of situation. There's no shame in getting dunked on. There is no, you can't, oh man, I got dunked on, it's 2 points. All right, cool. Ankle broken. But then again, at the same time, it depends. It depends on the situation because somebody can break your ankles and then, there's no basket. Getting dunked on, that's actually points. So maybe I might take that back. Oh, pass intercepted. What the hell? Oh, Jacoby Brissett got lit the fuck up and he is down. Oh, wow. What a rush there from Cincinnati. Golly, that's how you close stuff out. God damn. Brissett didn't stand a chance. All out blitz. Look what happened to Brissett here. God damn. Kareem Hunt completely missed it. Brissett tried to avoid it and get rid of the football. Then he got hit from behind. I think Hubbard was able to get the football loose, and then Davis just picked it straight up right there. What a play. Golly. Hell of a goddamn play right there. They blitzed everybody. Here we go. Joe Mixon's going nowhere. Oh, he's down. He's down in bounds. Keep the clock moving. He's down in bounds. Keep the clock moving. Brissett morphed into Rick Muir. God damn. Here we go. 125 on the clock. They still trying to move. They're at the 49-yard line. Wide open over the middle. That's Hayden Hurst. They at the 30. You don't got to use a timeout here. You don't got to use a timeout here. Take your time. Take your time. Y'all don't necessarily have to rush. Take your time. Breathe. Set up a play. Don't rush. Don't rush. They got 2 timeouts here. Looking towards his right. There it is. Get out of bounds. There you go. Set up a second and manageable. Kareem Hunt did jack shit on that play. Didn't even try to block. He overestimated which gap Mans was running into. Allin put 5 on it. I can't name a particular crossover, but Pippen on Ewing has seared into my mind. Looks at Spike sit the fuck down. Yes, I mean the dunk on can be brutal. You know, getting dunked on can be brutal. Getting your ankles taken, you know, sucks because it all depends. It really all depends on how bad, you know, oh, Jesus, Joe just got sacked. Come on, Joe. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout because you're still in Evan McPherson field goal range. You got to protect Joe. You got to protect Joe, but Jesus Christ. So far, right now, Joe Burrow has been sacked 3 times. I believe that is a 3rd sack. Hell of a goddamn sack over there. They are not protecting. How many QB hits does the Browns have? They got to be up to like 5 now. No, actually, no. All three QB hits have been sacks. Well, I'll be. Oh, boy. I thought it was a bit more. So how the fuck Jacoby Brissett got hit 4 times but only sacked once? Ah, shit. Come on, Joe. Is Deshaun Jackson a Hall of Famer? No. But he does have the most, and I said he had become the greatest deep ball, the deep threat in NFL history. When he passed Jerry Rice for the most 60-plus yard touchdowns, he took that title. But what about Randy Moss? What about Cliff Branch? What about Bob Hayes? Listen, Deshaun, and it's not no, you know, creature of the moment situation. Greatest deep threat of all time. Yo, the Browns are tackling today. Let the time run. Hey, if I'm Cleveland, I call a timeout right here. Fuck that. If I'm Cleveland, I call a timeout right here. Y'all got timeouts. Fuck them. You got a chance here. They're going to let it run down. They're going to let it run down. If I'm Cleveland, I call timeout right there. 4th and 9. They not going for it. Stop it. They not going for it. Who you fooling? Wait, somebody called timeout? Cleveland called timeout now? You could have called timeout with 43 seconds. Okay, they gave him the time back. They gave him 44 seconds back on the clock. Thank you. Thank you. These nincompoops didn't waste 8 seconds. For what? Nothing pisses me off more than when coaches call timeouts late. I can't stand that shit. They put time back on the clock, 44 seconds. Thank you, Cleveland. Use your head. You got timeouts. Why go to the half with timeouts? They don't roll over to the next goddamn, you know, quarter. Use your timeouts. You got a chance to get the ball back. You got 30-some seconds. Maybe you can make something happen. You never know. Just don't turn it over. Hazard put 5 on and said, well, Miami killed Jason Terry is disrespectful and hilarious. You know what? I think y'all might have converted me on it. I think perhaps getting dunked on is a bit more a bit worse than getting crossed over. Because crossovers happen every day. People getting dunked on, not so much. But you know what? Yeah, I think I can say getting dunked on is a bit worse, you know? I think getting dunked on is a bit worse because on top of that, there's points on top of that too. I didn't really factor that in my initial, you know, thoughts. So y'all definitely converted me on that. Mystique said, I need a danger witch. No, I don't. And the kick is no good from 47 from McPherson. Hello, that's why you call timeout. That's why you call timeout. Short field, time to make something happen. McPherson's kick is sailing wide to the right. Justin Patuon said, what's up, Chiseled? Thoughts on the Roquan Smith trade? Well, you're the third person to ask me about this tonight. I like it. I like it for Baltimore. And they definitely, because of the way the AFC North looks right now, Baltimore is definitely primed in a situation to where they can mess around and win the division. And also, despite the fact that the AFC is really a two-team race between Buffalo and Kansas City, somebody like Roquan Smith can go a very long way in the Ravens season. Actually having a bit of consistency because they hadn't won consecutive games up until Thursday against Tampa. And you can argue Tampa did more for them to lose than Baltimore did for them to win. So with that being the case, why are they not hustling back to the line? Hustle back to the line. The fuck are you doing, Kareem Hunt? Adjusting your jersey. Oh, they call timeout already? Wow. That's an early timeout. But all right. I mean, hey, if you like it, I love it. They're going to try to play the hurry to the line spike game. I would have saved that damn. I would have had, you got to have 3 plays already prepared in succession for this kind of situation. That's an early time to use a timeout. But all right. I mean, hey, you picked up the first down. I guess after Maines got slammed, you figured it's best to use it now. Then it is what it is. But for Roquan Smith, I like the trade. Now, he's going to be a free agent at the conclusion of the year. For the Bears, they simply wanted to get something out of him because he's going to end up leaving at the conclusion of the year. So why not trade somebody and get something from it? What sucks is the fact that he is your captain. Like, you're trading away your captain. That's, and they already traded away Robert Quinn, and then now you trade away Roquan Smith. If I'm Eddie Jackson back there, I'm like, fam, send me away too. But so there is that. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49 here. They got to get out of bounds. They got to get out of bounds. They got to get out of bounds. Dump it off. He went over the middle. Get back to the line. Get back to the line. Drop the football. Get back to the line. Get back to the line. Oh, boy. Brissett been getting lit the fuck up. They're not in field goal range yet. They need to get a bit further. They're not in field goal range yet. They should have been spiked this shit. Get set, spike. There you go. Eddie likes Chicago, I think. If I'm him, I'd get the fuck up out of there. Quinn gone, Smith gone. That's 2 of their levels. You gotta go. You gotta request your trade to get the fuck out of there. Macho said that you think Ocho Cinco should be in the Hall of Fame already. Well, he certainly had the trajectory to get there. And to be honest with you, if you think about the best receivers of the 2000s, you have because Moss more of a 90s, 80s. So I wouldn't count him. The best receivers of the 2000s: T.O., Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison. Ocho Cinco's right there. Of course, you have, Fitzgerald, Hines Ward, Steve Smith, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, and everything. But Ocho Cinco's right there. And he led the AFC in receiving 3 straight years. He was an all-pro and things of that nature. He should be, when you talk about greatest receivers of all time, he's right there in that 2000s boom of great receivers. So I actually would give, he would have made it there had he not married that damn heifer and headbutted her. But he fucked himself. Hit that like button if you haven't. No, Calvin Johnson is not part of that 2000s. He's more 2010s than he is 2000s. Because when you think 2000s, you go up until from 2000, the year 2000 to 2009. Calvin's more 2010s than it is, 2000s. So when I think 2000s, I'm thinking Moss, Owens, Harrison, Ocho Cinco, Ward, Wayne, Johnson, Fitzgerald, Bolden. There's somebody else that I'm forgetting. I don't want to say Jimmy Smith. There's somebody else that I'm missing. I'm not gonna say Welker because it was more. I kind of can't say Welker. So yeah, Welker. Holt. Thank you, Holt. Bruce. So the fuck I was missing was definitely Holt. There it is, 55-yard field goal through the uprights, and it's good. That's all that you ask for. You shut out the goddamn reigning, defending, undisputed AFC champions of the world, and you go into the break leading 11-0. And guess what this means? Guess what this means? The Browns are playing with the lead, and the Browns are a scary team when they have the lead. You want to know why? Because Nick fucking Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Moreover, I'd be shocked if Kareem Hunt isn't traded. Well, granted, I mean, the trade deadline is over tomorrow, so it's pretty much clipped for that. But this should be the last season for Kareem Hunt. I think I said, no, Ray, oh, come on now. This man damn rude now said Ray Caruth. Yes, Marquise Colston. Thank you. It's another guy, Marquise Colston. He's not amongst, the Hall of Fame group, but that 2000s, era had very, very, very good receivers. So there is that. Justin. Oh, yes, I just answered that regarding the Roquan Smith trade. Kyle, pretend on it again. My nickname when playing lacrosse was TB. It meant titanium balls because I would clock even the biggest dude on the field. I wanted to check so many terrible teammates. Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta. No, Dante Stallworth. Come on now, that man was a killer. But he was all right. Plaxico Burress, yes, to a lesser degree. Santana Moss, yes. Santana Moss, yes. Sidney Rice, not so much. He had that one season. But yeah, Marquise Colston underrated as fuck. And you know what's funny? I'm shocked that the Saints didn't put his number. I don't want to say retire his number or whatever because but when you think about Saints receivers, it's Joe Horn, Marquise Colston. Or hell, Marquise Colston, then Joe Horn, and then of course, other receivers down the line. But man, Sidney Rice could have did more. I actually agree with that. Whoa, what's this one for? Oh, I'm tripping. What? Oh, nah. I'm tripping. Somebody just requested $100 for me. What? Boy, what? If you don't get the fuck out of here with this horse shit, you about to get blocked. Part of the game is this. Percy Harvin, injuries, concussions. Didn't do him no favors. All in Patuan said, remember when Ocho tried Ray Lewis? He got clacked. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Kirk family member Cousins, bam, had his man in the corner. There it is. Greg Jennings, he was all right. JBL's on Raw. I like the fact that JBL is constantly, well, he's working as a manager now. That's going to be great. That's going to be great for those guys because, I should say for Baron Corbin because JBL is magnificent, man. JBL is absolutely magnificent, and I'm glad that he's back on television. Wayne Corbett, that is a name I haven't heard in a while. Very, very, very good wide receiver. Eric Moulds was more 90s than 2000s. Deshaun Jackson came in 2008, so he's more 2010s. I did say Marvin Harrison. I said Harrison and also Wayne, both of those guys. All right, well, we are. Steve Smith was better than Hines Ward. Yes, Steve Smith was better than Hines Ward. I think they're both Hall of Famers, though. I think if Pittsburgh had won Super Bowl 45, we're not even questioning. Hines Ward's in the Hall of Fame right now. But because it's the spirit of Halloween, we have a classic throwback video. Many of you probably have never seen this because this is dating back to 2018, the classic days of the Chiseled Adonis rants when I was much more angry than I am now. But one way or another, in the meantime, I'm going to go get myself some milk so I can eat some milk and cookies. But we'll take it back to ranting on individuals who think they can show up and trick or treat at my location.
Public service announcement to the individuals trick-or-treating or the parents taking their children to go out and trick-or-treat. Please don't come to my house. Son, first and foremost, your kid coming to my door, ringing my doorbell, talking about trick-or-treat with an iPhone X in their hand, with a Galaxy Note 38 in their goddamn hand. Your phone is better than mine. Everything you asking for, you already got. Don't ring my doorbell first, and then you're going to ask me for specific candies. Talking about, sir, do you have 3 Snickers? What about the 2 different Butterfingers? They have a deluxe edition Hershey's. I ain't got no specifics. The hell you asking me for? Talking about give me the special edition Twix. You're not getting it from me. When I was a kid, motherfucking Snickers cost 50 cents, 75 cents. You were lucky if it cost a motherfucking dollar. I should say if that one would come with like the king size and 2 in that shit. Now for one small ass Snickers, the shit costs about $3 in a mortgage payment. You ain't getting shit for free from me, boy. And you think you're gonna get it for free like that? No, you better work for that shit. Give me 25 push-ups, Susan. My arms are burning. So go home. You ain't gonna get the motherfucking chocolate from me. You better answer some questions. What's your SAT score? But sir, I'm only in the 3rd grade. It ain't high enough. You better go back and read your dictionary. Do your reading log. What is the Pythagorean theorem? Don't give me the right answer. No candy for you. These children getting everything for free. It's not happening. Don't ring my doorbell, son. You're not getting nothing from me. Kids over here coming outside by like 6 p.m. I'm tired from work. I got bags under my eyes. My wife left me for the next door neighbor. I see her every day. She got that fresh dick down smell. It's not good. You ain't gonna come to my crib. Ask me for motherfucking chocolate. It's not happening. Don't be ringing my doorbell. Y'all acting like ISIS of the holidays, terrorizing my pockets, expecting me to provide you with the chocolatey goodness. It's not happening. If I was a dentist, I would participate, because the more times y'all fuck up your mouth, y'all get cavities and shit, I'm gonna send y'all to my dental offices and I will be getting more money. But I ain't no goddamn dentist, so you ain't getting nothing from me. For what, son? Stop ringing my doorbell.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me, I'ma just grab my...
Classic. Fucking classic, bro. Oh, man. It's a goddamn classic, man. I actually hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen that in years. I saw it pop up on Twitter, but I didn't watch it. And if Payne ain't remind me, I went back to go and watch that. That's a goddamn classic, bro. Akira, put 20 on. So I just want to say, again, thanks for taking the time to talk to me the other day. While it still hurts, I'm feeling a lot better than before. I don't know what to do without you. And the entire Hold My Nuggets community, thank you, dude. Hey, man, I appreciate you, and I'm glad that I have a space in which, we can openly talk about, things that people are, going through. And you have an opportunity to have people, like-minded individuals, or even if we don't, see eye to eye or whatever, we're still in a situation where, somebody's going through some or whatever the hell could be, transpiring inside of your life. You have somebody who you can talk to and not have to worry too much about whether it's being judged or stuff, things of that nature. So, continue, take it a day at a time, brother. Take it a day at a time. I know it still hurts. Nobody enjoys heartbreak, but day at a time. You'll be stronger tomorrow than you were today. You'll be stronger 2 days from now than you were tomorrow. So, day at a time, brother. Day at a time. 1205 for life. Patuan said, where do you rank Roberto Garza among centers? Where do I rank Roberto Garza amongst centers? I rank Roberto Garza amongst centers. Well, for one, let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't seem too special. Seems kind of, because I can't even lie to you, dog. Name don't even ring a bell. Man named been to no Pro Bowls. Shit. Yeah, I don't know where I would have to. He did play on that Chicago Super Bowl team. It was that, but I can't say he'd be amongst those the best, because he didn't even ring a bell in for the year 2000. Oh. Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, Monday night always. I went and I grabbed myself a double chocolate chip cookie. I actually forgot that I had a double chocolate chip cookie. So I went again and I grabbed one of those. I forgot. Well, I didn't know the location of my other cookies. Now I do, but I'm already sitting down, so damn it, I'm going to have that double chocolate chip. The Browns lead 11-0. Devin Hester should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. Absolutely. Brock Lesnar and Omos is staring outside my window. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? They staring outside my window. Yan Burglar said it's an edible. No, please don't do that. Not I. I ain't messing with no goddamn edibles. I am not messing with no goddamn edibles. Too many times consume some the edibles literally do nothing for me, bro. I've never had that feeling of euphoria, nothing. It's like, oh man, this is great for 20 minutes, and then after that, I all I want to do is sleep. I'm not sleep and paranoia. I'm good, dog. I'm good. I'll never understand. Maybe it does different things for other people, but I'll never understand it. I can't become that goddamn edible individual. Honcho put 5 on it. Said, do I still got the Green Ranger costume? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I still do have the Green Ranger costume. Arkham put 5 on it. Said, hey, Chiseled, how are you doing this Halloween night? I'm doing well. Matter of fact, let me see if I have the, let me see if my Green Ranger costume, if I can find it. Well, the video of it from years ago. Let's see here. If perhaps that it is here. Let's see. If, oh, jeez, all this prove you're not a. I need you to prove that you are a human. Select all of the cacti. Are you serious? You can't be serial. I gotta prove that I'm not a human. Wouldn't the fact that I'm actually answering things prove that I'm not a human? Amatuma, 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 Amatuma. Oh, Amatuma. Now, let's see here. Do I have the old? Okay, Adonis throwbacks. It's a point of squirrels. Let's see here, dude. That's a point of squirrels. Squirrels. Where are you getting these classic Yo, Payton got the goddamn files. Let's see here. Okay, let me nope, it's not there. So I have to search Google. I said Google. I'll go on YouTube. Let me see. Chiseled Adonis Green Ranger. I hope it wasn't a Facebook exclusive, because if that's the case, it is clipped. I'll never find that then. Chiseled Adonis Halloween. Yeah, I don't think it's on. I don't think it's on YouTube. That was a long time ago. I think I had the swords. I said the swords, the machetes at that time. Let's see. Nope. This is Stop the Horse Shit. That was 2 years ago. Yeah, it's clipped. Yeah, I don't know where that shit at. Yeah, it's over for that. Yeah, I ain't got it. 12-0 said, what do I think about Jake Paul winning? He fought a 47-year-old man. He fought a 47-year-old man. So kudos for him to getting the W or whatever. But Anderson Silva is way past it. I'm not going to sit here and say Jake Paul can't fight. But with all due respect, until he fights a boxer who's been boxing for a living, all this shit is irrelevant. He's making a shit he's making a shit ton of money. And he is one of the hottest draws in boxing, believe it or not. But for all due respect, nothing that he's doing is relatively impressive to the point where I'll take it seriously. Now, him beating Tyron Woodley, that's probably the highlight of his boxing career. Because Ben Askren's a wrestler through and through. He was never a person who was throwing hands like that. So you'll never get nothing from me for that. The other people who he fought when he first started, come on now. Nate Robinson, he may be an athlete, but he's not a fighter. And then, taking on Anderson Silva, he's 47. Now, no disrespect, Silva's still Silva, but he's not what he used to be, and he's an MMA guy. So now you're just gonna, it's one thing to take somebody who's a boxer and then make them do MMA. It's another thing to take an MMA guy and then make them, do boxing. So it's a bit different. So for Jake Paul, it's all well and good. He got himself some W's, great. But until he fights a boxer, I ain't gonna pay no doggone mind. Let's get back to these donations. All in put 5 on it. Said, if the Bills make it to the Super Bowl and lose, will they come out with BILLS? Boy, I love losing Super Bowls merch. Well, boy, I love losing Super Bowls merch. That's hilarious. They should. Somebody would definitely monetize that. Might be me. Damn Rudy put 2 on, said, pulled out the saddle, jumper cables, and battery. What are What do you mean by that? What you need a saddle for? There's Nick Chubb. Oh, he's going to carry him for a first down. Listen, if I'm the Browns, I'm putting together a fucking 10-minute drive right here, bro. You're going to milk the whole third quarter. Justin Patuan said, I hear Jake Paul is gonna take on CM Punk next. Well, probably. I would not be surprised if that was indeed the case. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Would not be surprised at all. K-Dub said that Jake Paul needs to fight a legit boxer still in their prime and stop fighting old, washed-up boxers. I agree. I absolutely agree. Some pull the saddle. What do you mean by pull the saddle? What's going on there? KT Chris said, I said name the top 5 teams who had a slow start in the NFL. Oh, wait, you said name the top 5 teams who had a slow start in the NFL. See, top 5 teams that had a slow start. Good Lord, and look at them still pick up the first down. Top 5 teams who had a slow start of this season. Tennessee is at the top of that list. So Tennessee. 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 Washington's playing good, but they're not, I can't say amongst the better in the league. So Tennessee is number 1 on that list, who started slow and then bounced back. Tennessee's there. Cincinnati, for all intents and purposes, you can kind of put them there as well. If you were talking about this season, or did you mean, just completely overall, like in history? Darren, what's going on, brother? How's it going? Michael Jenkins and Roddy White. Oh, you talking about underrated players? Oh, yes, absolutely. They're definitely underrated. Seattle, they definitely started slow and then started to pick stuff up as well. New Orleans, no, I wouldn't have New Orleans in that elk. I would not have New Orleans in that elk. Oh, God damn it, the cookie is still too damn big to fit into the glass. Cowboys didn't necessarily have a slow start. They just started 0-1, and then they won a number of games up until they ran into Philly. Oh, my. There's Peoples-Jones. Big first down there. Cleveland putting together a drive. And it's still early in the season. Still, it's only midway, so we'll revisit that at week 13. Don the King, Pafavo said, "What's up, Chisel? I'm late again as usual, but anyways, question: who do you think should dethrone Roman? Seth Rollins. I forgot the name of that channel. They made a very good video. I forgot the name of their channel. I'm subscribed too. I forgot the name of the channel. But I always said Cody, but to tell you the truth, this story works better if it's Seth Rollins. And put 2 on it. Said Izzy versus Jake at 200 would be great. No. And truly, I don't think Jake has the should be taking on world champions in different sports. I don't want to see Jake fight another MMA person. He needs to fight a boxer. Calling out Canelo, all this other shit, like, come on, dog. But truly, because of the money that would be earned, if I'm Canelo, I'm taking the fight. I'm taking the fight. Granted, this person should not even, grace the stage with you. However, okay, look how big the purse is about to be. It could match what the fuck your next challenger, a battle might as well, be. Go humble this motherfucker and move about with the rest of your day. At this point, I would take the fight because it's a money fight. If I was them, was it WrestleMania? I think it was WrestleMania. Somebody had made a video where it was Roman on the thumbnail, and they would talk about how Cody would be a bit too predictable and way too early, and they said it was Seth Rollins would make it, so I would definitely go that far. I'd say Seth Rollins for sure. Oh, there's another big run for Nick Chubb. It's about to be, well, it's a 5-minute drive, not so much 10, but they are running down the Bengals' throat. They're about to make this a 3-possession game right now with a score. They can make this a 3-possession game right now with a score. No, Bray Wyatt, way too premature. Bray Wyatt come back and then get the title back, despite the fact, he's the one who ended up losing the title, but it was the Fiend or whatever, but it's too early. Bray Wyatt just came back. You got to let him work his way back, because if he messes around and takes the title right now, then we're going to have another extended title reign, because you have to give it time. I think with Bray Wyatt, give him some time to really ingratiate his character back into, there, and then make it work. Allin said, Floyd got Conor. Why not let Izzy try Drake? There's a difference. Conor, at the time, was amongst the best MMA fighters, period. Floyd, at the time, was the best boxer out. Regardless of how you may feel about him, he was the best pound-for-pound boxer that was out there, undefeated. Those are two people who are at the top of their class. Izzy Adesanya is at the top of his class. Jake Paul is not at the top of his class. And again, Jake Paul has not fought any boxers. So because that's the case, why now it's, I'm fighting Israel Adesanya. Fight a boxer. I don't want to see Jake Paul fight anybody but a boxer. Until he fights a boxer, he's not allowed to be, trying to legitimize himself. Brissett might as well just run. Just run, Brissett. He's got it. Touchdown. There it is, Browns. Neo, Gohan X, put 2 on. Said, I finally see the signs of life for the Saints. Hashtag, who dat? Yes, indeed. Oh, Lord. Henry popped up in the third quarter like I initially predicted. You nasty son of a bitch. Said, all right, y'all, so happy Halloween. It's about 7 p.m. where you're at. Got this F-150 truck with tinted windows, mad oily seats inside. Michael Jackson, Thriller night. Playing, about to snatch some folk after hashtag after dark. Whoa. Hold on. Wait. Cause I thought I read that wrong. You said you got this Ford F-150 truck with tinted windows, oily seats inside. See, you got the oil machine, the oil mobile, but and the Michael Jackson music's playing. That's all well and good. But you snatching folks. What do you mean by that? You gonna kidnap people on Halloween? What do you mean? Cause that's a crime, brother. That's a crime. What do you mean by that? See, when you were doing questionable things inside of your own crib, I would let that slide. Beside, of course, when you had, Sam Cassell in the basement, and then you had Sam Cassell in the trunk, and you had other individuals that you kidnapped, that's also a crime. But now you're talking about Halloween night, you're going to be kidnapping people while listening to Michael Jackson. Brother, let that man rest in peace, okay? How about you make your own, instrumental, and then go ahead and go out there and don't kidnap people. I can't find a way in which this works out well for you, sir. I need law enforcement right now. What is wrong with this man? Somebody call the
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help! Where we come from? We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti. Nice Haiti. Nice Haiti. Beautiful Haiti. Beautiful Haiti. Sweetie Haiti. Sweetie Haiti. Sweetie Haiti. Sweetie Haiti. Oh, God.
repossession game for Cleveland. And it's a full, well, not necessarily a full 3-possession game, but it's a 3-possession game nonetheless. Because I was actually considering, I'm like, wait a minute, what if they were to go for 2 rather than just kick the extra point? But then there's no difference. I mean, you still need 2 touchdowns and an additional score, field goal or a touchdown to try to, cut this deficit down. So you have a bit of leverage that's here regardless. Excite, put 2 on it. Said Brock Lesnar and Omos want to take your behind. Whoa, what is going on here? Whoa. Wait a minute. Kyle said, can we get the police for Henry? We just called him. We might need to call him for Excite too. He said they might want, whoa. Brock and Omos want your bottom. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on here. What is going on? Jonathan said you found the Green Ranger costume. Oh yes, the Whole My Nuggets podcast there. Yes, I was in the Green Power Ranger costume there. I think the one that we were referencing was with the machetes in 2016. I think I remember I was dancing in the streets, Halloween 2016 as well. But hell of a goddamn start from Cleveland, man. And now things are gonna get very, very scary. Damn Rudy Patuan said, Henry, can I tag along? I just finished a new cell. Well, what do you mean by that? What is happening? People out here trying to do crime. They tripping. Oh, Joe Burrow is 0-4 when trailing in the regular season by 18-plus points. Remember, they were trailing by 18, I believe, in the AFC Championship. And then they came all the way back to defeat the Chiefs. He wants some oily holes tonight on Halloween. Well, I hope you enjoy oily cells because the police will be there. Black Freakazoid just became a member. Welcome aboard. That's a hell of a name. I hope unfortunately, that's what Henry's reality is. Hands for decoration from Joe Mixon. Come on, Joe. Neo Gohan said, are the Cowboys legit? I actually say yes, because that defense is no joke. That defense is absolutely no joke. And offensively, they're starting to click and get stuff together. So I would say yes, the Cowboys are legit. 3rd and 6 right now. Here's the pass rush. Down goes Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. That ain't good enough, Joe. Come on, Joe. Gets taken down again. Burrow can't even exhale back there. Sack number what? Sack number 4. Sack number what? Sack number 4. Somebody tell Donovan Peoples-Jones to fix his feet, bro. That man slipped on nothing. I bet Henry gonna be like, he slack, he dropped my cum over there. Whoa, wait a minute. Nick Chubb is coming back to the field. Man, Nick Chubb might mess around and had to go for 200 today. He's only got 76. And I say only because it's shocking that he doesn't have over 100 yet. But Nick Chubb will definitely go over 100. Yo, matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, do we think Nick Chubb going to go for 150 tonight? He's got 14 carries for 76 yards, a 3-possession lead. You already know that football fixing to be in his hands. Do we see Nick Chubb going over 150 tonight? Yay or nay? Nick Chubb got 76 yards right now. He would need 74 more to make it to 150. Do we have Nick Chubb going over 150 tonight or exactly 150? 150 or more? Who says yes? Who says yes? Who says yes? Yes or no in the chat. I should do 1s or 2s, but we're just going to say yes or no in the chat. Yay or nay? Yes or no? Most people are saying yes. Ajax says no. Jack says no. Tyler says no. Everybody else is saying yes. Okay, I'm seeing a few more no. Everybody else is saying yeah. Pac-Man is saying no. NY Blackout says no, but he's going to get 135. Honcho says no. Kyle said yes or no to what? Nick Chubb getting 150 yards. Will Nick Chubb get to 150 yards? Ben put 5 on and said not football related, but it's Pokemon related. So Pokemon Brilliant Diamond lineup is Tyranitar, Metagross, Gengar, Infernape, Alakazam, Garchomp, pre-Elite Four. That's not a bad lineup. That is not a bad lineup at all. Very intriguing that you would pre-Elite Four. So you didn't make it to the Elite Four yet, but you've got Garchomp, Alakazam. You must have been doing some trading, brother. Honcho Pavon said, rank your top 5 Caribbean food. Wow. Okay, so number 1, top 5 Caribbean food. Jesus Christ, that is difficult. Okay, I can't do this in any order. I just know, Haitian legume is number 1. Rasta pasta is number 2. Jerk chicken, no, pardon me, oxtails. When made, oxtails I would have at 3. Jerk chicken at 4, and it's got to be like the Caribbean mac and cheese at 5 with because it's so difficult. There's so many. It's way too difficult to rank. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And, fun fact, I can't remember if I ever ate roti or not. There's a Trinidadian restaurant that I'm supposed to go to. I can't remember if I ever had roti or not. I've had doubles, but that's not roti. So I've got to go and get some goddamn there. Yeah, cocoa bread, heavenly S&D. See, that's why it's so difficult, because there's so many. Y'all gonna start listing stuff off, and then I'm gonna be over here battling. So I'm just gonna say that's the 5, and it can be changed. Have I ever whoa, Anthony said it. Dude, you've never wait, I've never eaten a Caribbean queen. What does that mean? What does that mean, brother? What does that mean? Yo, curry goat. You see, there's so many on the goddamn list. Wait a minute. Whoa, Excite said he's gonna eat your ass. We talking about food. You talking about eating wait a minute, brother. What's going on? What are you consuming for Halloween? You said trick or treat. You said I'm the treat. What's going on, sir? Get it together. Ben Pavavon said, I only traded for Tyranitar, Metagross, and, of course, Gengar and Alakazam are trade evolutions. So I got very lucky. I got very lucky. I had to grind to get their level up. Fair enough. Under 6 minutes left to go over here. 2nd and 10. They better run the football. Kareem Hunt's got to have a first down here. Yeah, they might take this drive till the end of this goddamn quarter. Nothing like Caribbean queen cakes. Hey, y'all better stop it. Stop it. Be real, Dale. But 2-1 said Halloween and motherfuckers still shooting fireworks. They shooting fireworks by you? Shit, couldn't be in my area. Somebody would have to see me. Ain't no way. Here we go. 5:25 on the clock here. They might as well eat up the clock as much as they have to. Why wait to run a play? Why rush to run a play? Wait until there's 5 seconds left on the play clock. You know you're going to run the football. Ooh, Kareem Hunt gets stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Great job by Mike Hilton. Tackle for loss right there. Kareem is increasing his trade value. But when is the trade deadline over? Isn't it tomorrow? So Kareem Hunt, unless he gets traded after the game, I can't envision a circumstance in which he doesn't finish the season with Cleveland. Because I believe no. Isn't the trade deadline done today? I'm not sure. Amari Cooper. Big first down. Oh, it's 4 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, shit. Well, they got a chance. So it's done tomorrow at 4 p.m. Oh, shit. He still can get traded. Tuesday at 4, some people can still get moved. Oh, 33 runs like a fucking video game character. Hell of a goddamn job from Amari Cooper. He better find the end zone after his piss-poor start to the doggone season. Damn Rudy, put 5 on it. Said, yo, Henry, I never knew you could make a person who can sound exactly like a pig. Whoa, wait a minute. Good looking. Who's next? On my Ryback oosiness, feed me more. Wait, what are y'all doing? Are y'all kidnapping people in this goddamn Ford F-150? This oily Ford F-150? What's going on? Regson said, has anybody ever been traded mid-game? In basketball, yes. In football, I can't recall. What do you mean by that? The Bears will have 0 defense left, correct. This man driving around in a oily Ford F-150. Second and goal. They should not be throwing the football, but they want Amari Cooper. There it is. They got him. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. 33 got cooked all day. Amari Cooper with the score, and the Bengals are getting destroyed. It's still a 3-possession game up until this extra point. To make it a 4-possession game, ladies and gentlemen. The Jeffrey Dahmer Necrophilia Challenge has began out in OH. Ayo! Cincinnati's getting destroyed. We know! As Amari Armani Exchange Cooper gets the toes down in the back of the end zone as the Cleveland Browns lead 20. God damn, I'd hate to do security. You mean to tell me I got to have my back face to the goddamn field all day? I'm getting fired on the first day. I'm watching the goddamn game. You got me fucked up. Extra point is through the uprights, and it's good. 4-possession game. Quarter of a century is the total points on the goddamn board. Who they? We they, says the Browns. NBA Live said, why do I call Zach Wilson a motherfucker? You don't get the joke. Oh, yeah, because rumor is he slept with one of his mother's friends, and all of his mother's friends have children. That was a good cookie. I enjoyed that. I'll throw that out afterwards. Matthew Patuan said, did I see they drug tested A.J. Brown today? Yes, I did. Bengals might get blanketed. It's a possibility. It could happen. Oh, Lord in heaven. Wesley Pipes is showing up tonight. Pateno said, can somebody mail me some Reese's Buttercups? You couldn't find none in the store. Fun fact, I actually had some Reese's Buttercups yesterday for the first time in a couple of years before I went live. You're mad as fuck in the parking lot while listening to Puff Daddy. I'll be missing you, literally on the verge of tears right now. You about to cry? You're on the verge of tears because you didn't have no Reese's Buttercups? What? Fam. I've never heard. That might just be the fattest statement I've ever heard in my life. Motherfucker crying in their car because they couldn't find Reese's Buttercups. Get this man on my 600-pound life. I don't care what size you at. You can mess around and be skinny. I want you on national television. You crying because you can't find Reese's Buttercups? What? What? This motherfucker losing his mind, crying in the car because he can't find Reese's Buttercups. That don't make sense. This motherfucker Halloween out here. Go to somebody's house. If it ain't in the store, it's at somebody's house. But don't get me wrong, Reese's Buttercups is pretty doggone good. But I ain't gonna cry over it. Get it together. What's wrong with you, Wesley Pipes? Nasty bitch. Better not be you. At first, I was hoping that you wasn't crying over Kamala Harris, but one way or another. Adrian Patuan said, who is on your occasional hands team? Nelson Aguilar has graduated, so he's no longer there. Skoranek is actually at the top of that class as of right now. Deontay Johnson is on that squad as well. I would have to give this some additional thoughts to add a bit more. So I will return back to that. Matthew said, did they drug test? Yes, I did see that. A devil's advocate, Patuan said, can I explain the Lolly Lule Low? Yes, Metal Gear Solid 2, or I should just say the Metal Gear Solid franchise. They are, the Patriots are the individuals who run what is going on in the entire grand scheme of the game. So there is Sing It, I forgot her name. Sing It, Paramedic, Zero, Boss, well, not really Boss, but all of, I forget. I would have to brush myself up on the memory, but they called themselves the Lolly Lule Low. That was pretty much their code name, and they are the Patriots, the Lolly Lule Low. So if you know, you know. It's one of those situations. Malicious, but two on said these prime time games suck. Yeah, especially if you were looking for an entertainment factor, it is not happening here tonight. Unless, of course, you either hate the Bengals, love the Browns, or simply just want to see one team get absolutely dominated. Peyton Patuon said new polls with Elias. Will Elias show up tonight? Man, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Caleb put 5 on it. Said anybody else but me. Just realized Kareem Hunt is number 27. Just now, now you're just replaying The Simpsons whenever Hunt gets the football. 27. Big fat Paulie put 2 on. Said that's too far even for a fat man like me to cry over some Reese's Buttercups. 3rd and 1 here. The Bengals need this, and they better protect Joe Burrow. They better protect Joe Burrow. He better get rid of that football fast. Here comes the pass rush. Oh, Lord in heaven. Joe Burrow. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Burrow's going to use his legs. Can he escape the rush? He gets the first down, but there's still laundry on the field. Adrian put 5 on it. Said, what's worse, the fact that Cody Parkey has the most nationally televised trick shots while kicking a field goal, or that Jameis Winston went 30 for 30? I would actually say Cody Parkey, because despite the fact that Jameis Winston went 30 for 30 and truly cost the Buccaneers, I want to say 4 games, because that season in 2019, the Buccaneers ended the year, I believe, 9-7 or 8-8. They could have been a 13-3 football team. Even when he threw 5 picks overseas, I think the game was in London. He threw 5 picks overseas against Carolina. They literally were still in that game. Jameis Winston threw, I think, 3 picks opening game against the 49ers. Most of their games that they ended up losing came down to the wire, and it was the interceptions that ended up, going the other way. So if he didn't throw 30 and he threw 15, the Buccaneers are a fucking 13, maybe even a 14-win team that season. They were a very good team. Hence why when Brady went over there, I'm like, no wonder he would go to the fucking Buccaneers. They were a complete football team. They were just a quarterback away. But one way or another, I would say between the two, Cody Parkey definitely is a bit worse, because hitting the upright numerous different times, you're accurately inaccurate. And then moreover, the double doink, regardless of the fact that the football got slightly tipped, you lost the opportunity to have the benefit of the doubt because you kept doinking it all season long. So I'll say Cody Parkey is definitely worse. And he ended the season on a pick 6 against Atlanta. Do I play Madden? No, I do not. I haven't played Madden. My favorite Madden is Madden 06, and then followed by Madden 2009. But I don't play Madden because I can always go play football in real life. Like, I don't really play much games now because I don't have much time. But with Madden, I started hating how they started prioritizing, and I think this happened with games, period. Hence why I always play the older, game systems, because when they really started prioritizing graphics so much, I think they started to neglect actual gameplay. And I think they're making a comeback now. But I wouldn't know because I don't play games like that. But when they really started going hard for graphics, but the gameplay felt so weird, I was like, fam, this shit ain't the same no more. Stacks, put 1 on it. Much love, Stacks. Hit the like button. We got 750 in here. Only 324 likes. That's crazy. I'm drinking milk over here. Get it together. Hit the like button. Andrew Pateno said, I'm going to hell because I laughed when my friend told me his aunt got him a rate whistle for his birthday. He's 23 years old. We was in the store dying laughing. So, I think you meant, I got you. But that's interesting. Got him a whistle for his goddamn birthday. Well, the more you know. Malik said, okay, I'll hit the like button only because you drinking milk. Well, there it is. God damn it. There it is. That's some chocolate. They're going to pick up another first down. No, they won't. They're going to be stopped 1 yard short as we're getting ready to head into the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Rudy Patuon said, who would you rather trust, Parkey or O'Donnell? Well, I ain't going to lie to you. If I had to choose between the two, I think I'd actually I would rather trust Cody Parkey. I will never be able to put words together to say I'll trust Neil O'Donnell. I can't do it. Why does Matt Canada still have a job? Because it's not the Pittsburgh way to drop motherfuckers. during the season, which they need to change that. What position did I play in football? In college, I played just receiver. In high school, I played literally everything but quarterback. And lineman, of course. Stacks, but 2 on say, can you still use the Gruden effing, wait, does the Gruden, cock-sucking motherfuckers clip? Well, perhaps. Maybe. Bengals getting clapped. Indeed, they are. 25-0 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. If you are curious, what is transpiring right now? Yes, Dunn said, Joe Dixon, man, got rid of his goddamn last name. Said, isn't even a top 5 running back in the AFC North. Chubb, Lamar, Hunt, Dobbins, Edwards, Najee are all better. This man even threw Lamar in there. He is not feeling what his Bengals are doing on the field right now. Hey, Yash, you don't got to do all that, man. You know Mixon is amongst the top 5 in the NFC and the AFC North right now. Don't do that. He's having a rough go around tonight, but come on now. Kyle, for 5 want to say, which games do you see the Jags winning? I see 2 and 5. We play the Raiders next week. God damn, you got them losing at 14 games straight to close the season? Golly. Talk about pessimism. Either you want the first round pick or you have 100% completely lost faith. I'll say this much. I think Jacksonville, I don't see them beating the Chiefs. I really wish I could sit here and say they'll beat Baltimore, but I don't see that happening. They'll have a chance against Detroit. Tennessee, because they're divisional rivals, they can try to make things interesting. So I'll keep that one as a 50-50. Against the Cowboys, I don't see it. Against the Jets, because Breece Hall is now gone, I need to see what the Jets look like through November, so I'll keep me posted there. I think they can definitely get the Texans, and of course with the Titans, it's a divisional kind of situation. So I think the next 3 games, they might mess around and continue to lose. So our next 3 games, they might continue. The Raiders, they can get the Raiders, but it really depends on which Raiders team decides to show up. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is the 4th quarter, so it's only right that we sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final period of this battle in the AFC North, where the battle of Cleveland, or I should say Ohio, continues. As the Cincinnati Bengals on the road taking on the Cleveland Browns, trailing 25-0. It is a 4-possession game. Can the reigning defending undisputed AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals take their receipt to the sperm bank and get an improbable comeback as they find the end zone on a ricochet dropped interception? Why is Tyler Boyd celebrating? You're losing by 4 scores. Get your bum ass off the goddamn field. Fuck is you doing all this extra shit for? Moreover, because you're trailing by 4 scores, what you should do is mess around and try to go for 2. Actually, no, don't try to go for 2 because it doesn't matter. Because 4 touchdowns is 28 points. You're losing 25 or whatever, so you might as well just go score, kick the extra point, move on with the remainder of your day. That should have been an interception from Cleveland, but man's got hands that are just for decoration. One way or another, can the Cleveland Browns, or I should say, can the Cincinnati Bengals take their receipt to the sperm bank and get a comeback, or will the Cleveland Browns take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin? As Evan McPherson misses the extra point, as we welcome you to the 4th quarter. Yeah. Yes, indeed. 4th quarter. Oh, wait a minute. My shit down here. I don't put the volume down for my effects. What is going on? I done had the volume down for my effects. This whole time, I thought I had the effects on. I didn't. Let me turn off the goddamn volume. Come on, man. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not. Okay, there's a small stage. I'm still in the small stage. Now, okay, so let me getting to the cathedral. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. There we are. Hello. Hello. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the fourth quarter. If you did not already know, get familiar. Evan McPherson's foot is just for decoration, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Hey, stop touching people. What's the matter with you? Well, we are in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The Cleveland Browns are absolutely destroying the Cincinnati Bengals. Hey, didn't I tell you to stop touching people? What's wrong with you? The Bengals are not having a good time. Whoa, Steven said Adonis likes oily bottoms. I mean, on my primary quarterly appointments, absolutely. Let's see here. A devil's advocate, but 2 on it. So who do I think is leading the MVP race? Josh Allen is number 1. Evan put 5 on it. Said, can I get some miracle vibes sent my way? I'm losing in fantasy by 0.15, and I just need 1 catch from T. Higgins to win. Well, it's going to happen because T. Higgins will get the football in his hand. Cincinnati has no reason to even turn around and try to hand the football off. So with all these passing plays coming up, it's only a matter of time that football gets thrown into man's hands. Ben, put 5 on it, said, I'm still grinding to beat the Bug Elite 4 member. All of his Pokemon know Earthquake, and it's annoying as hell to be outsped by Heracross. Oh, brutal. Frank, put 2 on it. Said, Chiseled Adonis Country. Let's ride. Preston put 2 on. Said, as a Pitt fan, which result are you hoping for? I actually want Cleveland to win because although Pittsburgh has lost to Cleveland, the lower the win total of those who are leading in the AFC North, the better the situation for Pittsburgh. Because regardless of the fact that Pittsburgh is sitting at 2-6, I would rather Pittsburgh be sitting at 2-6 and the breakdown of the records go 5-3, 4-4, 3-5, and then ultimately us at 2-6 because the differential between us and catching up is it's a bit smaller. I wouldn't want that difference of such a wide margin. And also because we had lost to the Browns, I would much rather Cincinnati now have 3 losses in the division where they haven't won a divisional game to where if we have the same record, we have a tie-break situation. So that's what I'm looking forward. And as it pertains to Baltimore, Pittsburgh hasn't played them yet, and they're going to play them twice later on in the season. So for Baltimore, I'm just got to have to cheer for them to lose, despite the fact that I hate having to cheer for opposing teams to lose in an effort for my team to do better, but we ain't talking about that right now. Danny put 2 on, said, what do I think about the XFL team names? Some are kind of corny, some work. Brahmas, San Antonio Brahmas, like, come on, man, what are we doing? Chevron put 5 on it. Hey, man, I appreciate you yesterday. Man, done dropped 300 on it. Well, actually 4 in total. Man, was battling back and forth with, I believe it was Ali. Put 5 on it. Said, it was good. I don't know how to feel about my Saints. They dominated the Raiders, but that's not difficult to pull off. I'm gonna need a prayer for them. It's just a matter of consistency. It's truly a matter of consistency. I hope they don't move on from Alvin Kamara because I don't understand where the fuck the trade talk started coming from. I don't know who the hell started that, but it was ridiculous. What's the biggest blowout in NFL history? Actually, no. The 1940 NFL championship. The Chicago Bears beat the Washington Redskins 73-0. In the regular season, it might have been the Patriots and the Titans in 2009, where the Patriots won 59-0. And Tom Brady, I think he threw 5 touchdowns in the first quarter, or some shit like that. It was some crazy shit. Fox put 2 on and said, "Am I gonna do any NBA or WWE live streams?" Yes, I will. Saturday, I don't think I'll be able to go live for Crown Jewel because it's going to come on live at, I think, 3, and I'll be in the middle of a conference, so I won't be able to do that. But Survivor, I won't be able to go live for Survivor Series because I'll be at Survivor Series. But WWE live streams will return. It'll be primarily for the pay-per-views rather than just the Raw and SmackDown because I have to rest on my voice. Of course, Monday I'm going live for Monday Night Football rather than Monday Night Raw. And then Friday Night SmackDown, it's following a Thursday Night Football, so I have to rest my voice. That way I can at least have voice when I'm recording the commentary or whatever. So after the NFL season, or I should say Royal Rumble, perhaps, or whatever on pay-per-views in December. That's when the WWE live streams will return. As for the NBA, Christmas Day, I'll probably be going live. That will be the first NBA live stream that happens. So there is that. Damien put 5 on it. Said, Kyle put 20 on it first. Said, I've been a Jags fan since day one. It's just my honest opinion that they can't win a game to save their life. My sister tried out for the Jags cheerleaders, and her friend designed the original logo. Well, that's interesting. Pretty dope. That is pretty dope. And hey, lifelong fan, that kind of stuff, that'll happen. And they do find ways to lose football games, and that is definitely stressful. So I definitely feel you, brother. That's absolutely gotta suck, but that's pretty cool for your sister and her friend, man. Designing a logo and then also trying out, for the team. That's pretty dope. Damien Pavavon said, "You're a comedic genius." On the highlight commentaries, congratulations on finally getting the recognition you deserve. YouTube was hating for a while. Yes, indeed, they still are hating. And I'll tell a little story about that slightly. And Mr. GH2 said every XFL TD should have had "I did it for The Rock" after the clip. You know what? That's not a bad idea, because when I do XFL commentary, I'll definitely be having a lot of "I did it for The Rock." It's gonna drive people insane, but it's gonna be just like O. Henry, because at first, man, that's kind of corny, and then you're gonna like it. Amari Cooper, what a catch! Nobody touched you! Nobody touched you! Please score! Please score! Please score! Please score! No! What a fucking catch by Amari Cooper there. That is magnificent. I'd stand up and give a round of applause if I was wearing pants. Nobody wants to see that. Look at that Bengals fan crying, looking like a bitch. Best believe that's going to be in the goddamn commentary. Oh, my God. What a route. What a throw. What a catch. I hope nobody touched him. Oh, damn, Von Bell touched him. Fuck. I was hoping Von Bell didn't touch him and he pulled the Justin Fields. Oh, wait, did he touch him? Did he actually get his hand on him? Wait a minute. Yes, he did. Bastard. Goddamn bastard. It's a hell of a goddamn catch. Armani exchanged Cooper with 5 catches, 131 yards, and a TD. Get him another score. Get him another score. Look at those eyes. You know they about to run the football. Gave it to Nick Chubb. Where's he going to go? Absolutely nothing. Finish the goddamn drive. Throw the football to Amari Cooper. Let him score again. Let him score again. I did it for The Rock. Dan Rudy Pavavon said, big girls are like 5 fine girls rolled into one. I disagree. Gonna get one and watch her eat. Saddle her up and have her in-laws teach her. Plastic down, safety first. I don't quite understand that thought process there, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damian Brown, Patuan said, can you do a behind the scenes for commentaries? Well, maybe it'll probably be something for Patreon, because the only reason why I never recorded the entire thing is because it seems like it'd be somewhat uninteresting. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people have thought about the behind the scenes stuff, because I did have a behind the scenes video when I made my crackhead viral video years ago. Nick Chubb into the end zone again, touchdown, Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb cannot be stopped. Finds the end zone once more, 11-yard run, and it's back to a four-score game. All in, put 10 on it. Said, describe your perfect Super Bowl. Mine would be a shootout in the first quarter, ending in high scores. Second would be INTs. Third would be the game getting tied. And the fourth comes down to the wire with a kick return winning the game. A kick return winning the game? So somebody would have to either score to even up the score, or somebody would have had to score to take the lead, and then the kick return ends the game. That'd be crazy. But I think an opening drive, or I should say an opening quarter with all kinds of points, that's the perfect storm, because the crowd is never going to be hotter than when the game first starts. So if you have back-to-back opening, drives where it's just bang, score, bang, score, bang, score, bang, score, bang, score, I think that will definitely get people jumping. Then if you have a turnover city, not just INTs, but turnover city in the second quarter, to where it's still captivating turnovers. You get a fumble here, interception here, punt block here, blocked field goal there. That's very, 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 very captivating going into the break. Then coming out of halftime, I think if there's a stale, I like the fact that you said, the game would get tied in the third quarter. So whoever the fuck has the lead, they would do nothing, but then the other team would mess around and come back. I like that idea. But in the third quarter, I think I would need a shutout. Rather than the game getting tied, I need a shutout in the third quarter. Great defensive football, sacks, people getting to the QB, batted down passes, that being there. And then, of course, the fourth quarter shit coming down to the wire. I wouldn't go with a kick return. I think I would have punt returns I'd have a punt return score, maybe kick return score. Kick return score would happen in the first quarter, but a punt return would happen in the fourth, and then ultimately the final drive, whoever has the football last wins on a field goal. I think that's a complete fucking game. But you definitely are onto something, Arlen. I like that idea. Peyton Pavon said, "Isn't the NBA and NFL both doing Christmas Day? Unless, of course, we're getting another Christmas marathon stream this year." Well, Christmas is on. Jeez, I hope it's not on Sunday. Christmas Day. Let me see. Christmas Day is it's a Sunday. Well, it's clip for the NBA then. It is clip for the NBA then. Henry put 2 on and said, "Doing donuts in the street, Chiseled come through." No, thank you, sir. I will not participate in doing any donuts there. So who the hell gonna be out here doing donuts in this? God damn! Wait a minute. Ali tripping. I almost broke my goddamn headphones and the mic. Golly, Ali done put, wait a minute. What is going? Ali done put 500 on the PayPal. Ali done put 500 on the PayPal. God damn. Hey, man. What? Ali done dropped 500 on the goddamn PayPal. He said, "I'm going to go to a different location." Oh, golly. Shit. You kidding me? That FEMA check just came in. What? Oh. My phone bill finally gonna get paid. Hey, man. Damn. Ali, all love tonight. Hey, Ali he came to play like the Miz theme song. Ali came to play like the Miz theme song. Shit. I got the Lobos right here. We gonna have to take it. We gonna have to take a shot to that. I'm pretty sure this is gonna turn into upset stomach diarrhea because you get drink milk and then you're gonna have alcohol after that. We gonna have to take a beverage. We gonna have to take a shot of that Lobos right here because Ali ain't playing no games. Ali ain't. Whoa, wait a minute. They threw a flag. For what? For a late. Hey, man, that's bullshit. That's just a regular routine tackle. They better pick up that goddamn flag. But Ali out here giving
donations. Gifts. More gifts.
Man. Chevron put 2 on, said this motherfucker still want to play. Chevron like, "Oh, it's challenge day. It's challenge day." Henry put 2 on, said, "End the stream. I'm outside. I got leftover can." You outside where? Damn, Rudy put 2 on, said, "Do you know how much duct tape and rope $500 is?" What are y'all talking about? Pull up, Henry. "The blade of Levi shall be utilized on you, sir. Trick or treat." Well, let me let you in on a little bit of a joke there, brother, because the treat is gonna be your appendix being penetrated by the blade of Levi, sir. Play if you want. Talk about come outside. Why don't you pull up? Knock on the door. You will be dealt with. The blade of Levi shall be utilized on you. Marvin done popped into the streets at 500. Rent is due. Wait a minute. What you talking about, Marv? What you talking about? What's the PayPal password? What you mean by that, brother? You trying to break into my PayPal? What do you mean by that? Oh, what a catch. Hey, who needed Higgins? Hey, man. Higgins with the Morse. Told that man to hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. Hello. You just won your fantasy game. You just won your fantasy game, brother. Who was? Hey, Evan, you just won your fantasy game, brother. You needed T. Higgins to get one catch, and he did it in spectacular fashion. Congratulations. You just got your goddamn fantasy win tonight. Oh, wait. Moss that man. Your soul is mine. Say it with me now. What did he whisper in his ear? Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. What a catch. T. Higgins taking that man's soul. Damn, Rudy Pateno said donations. Gifts to the man himself, the Chiseled Adonis. I'm trying to get my dad into your commentary. Hopefully, he likes what it is that he's hearing. If not, well, that's fine too. Darian put 5 on and said, change it to the walk-off TD in the Super Bowl. Cool if the game is tied, but it's much more epic if it's coming from behind. Pause. Yes, I completely understand what you mean there. Walk-off drive. And that's why I say I think it's, game-winning field goal works too, but walk-off, last-second touchdown to win the Super Bowl where there's no extra point necessary because of this new rule, that'd be pretty dope. So I like that idea as well. Nathan put 2 on and said, you see Joy Taylor today? Lord have mercy, brother. Hey, shit. You got to tell me twice. Unless, of course, she dressed up as something else as well. I'm just like Big E Langston. I'm just here for all the Vilmas. But Joy Taylor, oh, wow, she was also a Vilma as well. I didn't see that. She, too, was a Vilma. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Wait a minute. Oh, she too, was a Vilma. Delicious. All right, wait a minute. Where's my video? There it is. All right. Delicious. Oh, I did see the film. I didn't see the full. Yeah, but I seen it. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I did see it. There's Joy Taylor right there. There's Joy Taylor right there. And, of course, you already know I was in the comment section. So, I was in the comment section. I was in the comment section. I was in the comment section. Anytime that she posts, Chloe Bailey posts, I'm in there. Who the hell is... Oh, she dressed up yesterday, too. Oh, damn, I was in that comment section, too. Well, there it is. I'll be forgetting. I told you guys, I'm only on Twitter for 37 minutes max per day, and I'm posting a goddamn video. Frank put 2 on and said, Ali, psych, what? That's the wrong number. Cancels the PayPal. Well, it was cool for the moment, if that's the case. Ben put 5 on and said, yo, Ali, you just spent more than my last my 2 weeks in 2 days. Can I get some bread, my guy? Work on Diesel, they said. It would make you bread, they said. Dan Rudy put 2 on and said, my fantasy is to watch Henry in action. What we'll learn. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Chevron put 2 on and said, check Cash App real quick. What you mean by that? This man trying to battle it out. Said, check the Cash App. Although there hasn't been no notification that done came through yet, brother. Duran put 2 on it. Said, I got a mystery Joy can solve. Well, don't we all? Don't we all? We all wish there was a mystery that can be solved indeed. I would drop off some clues to Joy Taylor as often as I can. Kyle put 5 on. Said not to sound soft, but Vilma was always the sexiest lady from Scooby Doo. I love a lady with brains. Just saying, hey man, we all do. But believe me, nobody was sitting here thinking that Vilma wasn't the individual that would have she was so much better than Daphne. So we all knew Vilma was what was it that was said in Get Out? One of a kind, top of the line, a real doggone keeper. Oh wow, Michael Francis just it was 47 years ago that he took the oath to go into the life of Zimbabwe. Damien sent 10 on the Cash App. I appreciate you. Kendall Jenner, Sky Jackson this year. Where's your lotion? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Peyton, what you talking about? Where's your lotion? What are you talking about, brother? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on there? Kareem Hunt career low, 4 yards per rush this season. Yeah, this could be the last time that we see this man in a inside of a uniform because he fixing to he might just get dropped. Damn Rudy, put 2 on it. Said gotta get the techniques down. He on God mode. What does that mean? God mode. This man Henry, Damn Rudy, and Wesley Pipes, just a cornucopia of horny individuals, bruh. Just tripping. We've got 5:47 left to go here. We only got 434 like. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Just wondering what it's really like to slide. Enjoy to hey, somebody over here. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, fondle your nugget. Whoa, wait a minute. King James said, fondle me nuggets. Well, what is going on? What is going on? Preston put 2 on, said, who are your top 5 crushes? Are any of them single? Top 5 shit, if I knew crushes. I guess I could just go with the people who I usually end up seeing on Twitter. I don't really have crushes per se. But Joy Taylor, Chloe Bailey, Taylor Rooks. Who else is somebody that I end up posting on Twitter? Joy Taylor, Taylor Rooks. Joy Taylor, Taylor Rooks. Why are there so many Taylors? Maria Taylor, Joy Taylor, Taylor Rooks, the fuck? Joy Taylor, Taylor Rooks, Chloe Bailey, I forget other ones. Jade Cargill and whoa, Ike Taylor. What part of the game is this? Lizzo's. Please stop. Gigi Dolan. Yeah, maybe no. Actually, no. Nikita Lyons, maybe. Nikita Lyons, maybe. No, I think I'd probably go Gigi Dolan. Well, one or the other. It doesn't really matter. James put 10 on it. Said, imagine being the Bengals last year and showing up this year, realizing you suck. They still have the tools. I don't get it. That's the thing. Last year, they won a lot of 50-50 balls, and that's what ended up working out in their favor. You know, All in put 5 on it. Said, if you like Scooby-Doo, check out the Mystery Incorporated show. Is 2 seasons of perfection. I might have to check that out. Chevron for 5 on said, Cash App and the Super Chat is acting up, and I have to get back to work. Ali, you win this round. It's all tied up 1-1. God damn, there's a battle of donations. DJ Harris sent 405 from DJ Hoops. Said, remember me. Let me lick your eyeballs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. You sent me $4.05 to lick my eyeballs? No, thank you, brother. I'm not interested in eyeballs being licked. Shout out to Eddie, just became a patron. Henry put 2 on. Said, "About to get this F-150 and jump over this lake." Well, you about to drive over the lake? Oh, please give it an attempt. Please give it an attempt. Payton says Chevron about to get the money back in the next hour. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bengals get it destroyed with under 5 minutes left to go in this game. With 5:40, pardon me, with a little over 5 minutes remaining in this game, does the Bengals make a comeback? They're losing by 19. Does anybody have faith in the Bengals to make a comeback here tonight? Damian, put 5 on the Cash App again. Much love, brother. This game is, damn, nobody got faith? Nobody got faith? Anybody got faith? Panda Mark said, "Let's go, Joe." After the best Super Bowl, imagine the worst one with 2-4 is the victory. Jesus Christ, in overtime. 2-4 is the victory in overtime, and it ends on a safety. Wouldn't that be wild? '76ers Warriors. Oh, 2-game parlay. Oh, damn, that's brutal, Kenny. Final score. Oh, that's sick. Oh, wow, he got the score correct. Damn. Oh, that's brutal. Everybody freaking battling it out on them betting sites trying to get W's. We had that in Super Bowl 52 and 53. Well, 53 was a defensive game. 52 was an offensive game. So a lot of people just don't like defensive games. I really enjoyed 53 because it was a battle between coaches. I really enjoyed Super Bowl 53. That was pretty fun. Liv Morgan. Well, somebody be feeling more. What is going? The excess horniness tonight in the chat. What is going on? What is going on? Do I need to call our authority?
It's more dangerous. Umar Johnson.
They acting horny.
Okay, thank you.
That's the problem. Got to call Umar Johnson. They acting too doggone horny. What is going on? Stop the horniness. Y'all better be staring at your computer screen, staring at your phone like.
I apologize for my outburst.
Joe Burrow on the move, throws the football away, despite the fact that it was intercepted on the sideline. But we ain't talking about that right now. James put 10 on it. Said, one touchdown followed by a recovered onside kick. Not impossible, not probable. 5:30 left to go here. They're still trailing by 4 scores. The Bengals see the Panthers, then Pittsburgh, then the Titans, and then the Chiefs. Jamon said, 1 more hour, and then it's triple N. What the hell is triple N? What does that mean? Alan said, am I doing FIFA World Cup commentary? Yes, it will be on Patreon because FIFA doesn't play with copyright strikes, and I cannot afford to lose my bottom line. Henry put 2 on, said, Chiseled, you going to James after party tonight? What the hell is that? I'm not going to no party. I'm going to sleep. Allin put 5 on and said, if that 4-2 Super Bowl was a whole lot of sacks, fumbles, and INTs, then it'd be fun to watch, seeing the offense screw up and the defense hard work. You know what would absolutely suck? If the Super Bowl was like that Colts versus Broncos game. Oh, there's Joe Mixon. Is he going to get the first down? No, he's not, but he's going to set up a 4th and 5, and you might as well go for it here. Why punt the football? Mr. GH2, put 2 on, is that Preston 4 said, check my Cash App. Oh, man's put $9.99 on $9.99. Tell us about the $9.99 shirt. Wait. You wanted to know about the $9.99 shirt? Well, yeah, the $9.99 shirt is the old WWE Network shirt. Well, let me see here if I can turn. Well, obviously I can't turn all the way in the. Let me see. Does Does it show? Hold on, wait a minute. See, does it say? You see that right there? WWE Network. So when the WWE Network came out in 2014, it was $9.99 was how much the shirt. Well, I should say not the shirt, but the network was. So they was really promoting $9.99, and they had a shirt that was $9.99. So since that was the case, I said all right, and I was going to every single WWE event in New York during this time. I was pulling up all the time. So since that was the case, I was like, damn, I need myself and sister Adonis. Every time we went, we would try to buy, either it was matching shirts or some sort of WWE shirt and wear a new shirt every time that we pull up. So this particular time, I saw they had the $9.99 shirt, and it was on sale for I think $5. So then I ended up buying it, and bam, $9.99 shirt. There's times in which I wear it somewhere, and someone, oh my God, you're less than $10. I'm like, thank you so much. And getting a conversation. Shirts are conversation starters. There should have been a flag for a hold. There should have been a flag for a hold here, but they didn't call anything. But that's the backstory of the shirt. They used to have a commercial, $9.99. It was pretty interesting. Triple N means No Nut November. People participate. Oh yes, that's right. Yo, I need to go find that No Nut November video. And then post that again. I got to post that No Nut November video. Oh, shit. Damn. I got to post that shit tomorrow. I got to post that shit. NBA Treyway just became a member. Welcome. How the hell you failed No Nut November already? Where in the world are you where it's already November? Well, then again, there's places in which it's accelerated by an hour. But you are tripping. We was live, Matt Lynch. What were you doing during the live stream? Wait a minute. What you talking about? You failed already. What's going on? Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee, says Ali. Who wins? Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee. Mike Tyson wins. If they boxing, Mike Tyson wins. It's over for Bruce Lee. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said in London, it's 3 a.m. But we was live. We've been live for 2.5 hours. If it's 3 a.m. over there, what were you doing before I went live? What is going on? Wait a minute. Matt said, I'm going to fail, though. But you said you already failed. So what do you mean you're going to fail? If you already failed and we in October, do you have a schedule where you say, hey, man, November 2nd, my parents not home. Shit. My neighbors actually go out of town to go get pumpkin spice lattes at the neighboring city. If nobody's here, I might as well. What's going on? Matthew put 2 on, said, men really trying to get you to stand up, bro. Hey, man, it's wild out here. Dan Rudy put 2 on it. Said, dog flick done. I think in-laws are ready for fame. Whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean by that? Haterade put 5 on and said, hey, man, appreciate your streams. I appreciate you. JD hated put 2 on and said, Chiseled, help me. I've been spanking it all stream. Whoa. You've been doing what? We've seen enough. It's time.
Pull over. Pull over. Pull over.
It's getting crazy out here. Woo. What part of the game is this? What is going on?
Fucking quiz!
It's getting scary out here. What is going on? Not that there's anything wrong with that. All and put 5 on and said, this man done failed. No Nut November listening to Adonis. He done jizz to chisel. Whoa, wait a minute. Yo, I gotta get the lead attorney, the siren. I gotta get the siren. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Get it together. Why? What are we doing? This stream been unnecessarily horny. People inside the crib like,
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
y'all need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. Get it together.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with him? Time, what's wrong with him?
I'm no Jesus is watching this game right now. He's watching this stream right now. And just understand, your names are not being written in the book of life. He's staring at y'all, disclosing your nastiness like.
It became personal with me. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
You thought you was getting into heaven? Yes, I did! It's not happening. Come on, man. What's going on? That's exactly what y'all probably into. Not that there's anything wrong with that. What is going on? People showing up with goo on their hands when we actually have a whole My Nuggets meetup. And I'll be like, what's going on over there? They're going to respond like,
Who are you anyway? One of your fans.
not anymore. Not with the way you moving there. Suspect.
Pull over.
Ridiculous. Every second we take a look in the chat room, somebody's saying something crazy. Got us saying, whoa. Whoa. Well. What's going on? It's ludicrous. Mad oxygen tainted by somebody's exposed taint. Well, I got news for you.
You stink. Let me just get that out the way. You stink.
Ridiculous, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? All in put 5 on. Oh, no, I just read that. Henry put 2 on, said, I'm calling the police. Shake my head. Couldn't be after me for real. Excite put 2 on, said, DK Metcalf wants to take you behind tonight. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 2 minutes remaining in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes remaining in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, one of my friends made a GIF of my latest. If you guys didn't see the commentary, I had a I did another ad. I did another ad, and one of my friends made a GIF of me and the sword. It's called the erection sword. Made a GIF of me, and now it's circulating in my group chats. And fun fact regarding the commentaries, and look, wow, this dude here, fucking pero spero. This guy got a every time homie sees a woman, this is what he sends me. The freaking if you guys watch One Piece, you'll get the reference. If you don't know what perori, that means lick. Apparently, in One Piece, they saying lick every single time. This guy over here sends this shit every time he sees some appealing woman. I'm like, come on, son, you can't just be wanting to lick all these goddamn ladies. And then there's a soundbite from Weiss in wait, let me see if I can find it. Every time, let me see, where is this joint? It's fucking, yeah, this one of Weiss, him fucking, because Weiss has this weird androgynous kind of thing. Every time it's some scantily clad woman, I wake up, I open the phone at 8 a.m., 7 a.m. when I wake up, I see some message at 3 a.m. be like, yo, take a look at this woman. And the next video, all I hear is, fucking motherfuckers be unnecessarily horny. For what reason, son? Why? It don't make sense. It's ludicrous. But one way or another, the Cleveland Browns absolutely spanked the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday Night Football, destroyed them 32 to what was it? 13? 32 to 13. Got spanked out here. JD hated, put 2 on, said it finally came out and it tasted like candy. Hashtag mask. What? Henry put 2 on, said y'all need to be better for society. Indeed. Honcho put 5 on, said my girl ain't putting out. I know what I'm going to do tonight. Going to work on my Johnson. What is going on? What is going on here? We were just watching the Cleveland Browns and Bengals. It was an AFC North battle, but people getting crazy right now. Why is this happening? What is in the air tonight? Halloween got people acting up. Burrow is 0-4 versus Cincinnati. Well, that's interesting because he plays for Cincinnati. How'd that happen, Andre? How'd that happen? Burrow is 0-4 versus Cincinnati. Did he play? You talk about like a scrimmage? Joker said, I thought I'd see Steelers at the bottom of the division. It won't stay like that for long. It won't stay like that for long. Hopefully, though. I hope they can bounce back. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's at least get to 600 likes before we get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen, where we saw the Cleveland Browns run rampant over the Cincinnati Bengals and for that original, quest of seeing if Nick Chubb would go over 150. He did not. At the time, he had 14 carries for 76 yards. He added an additional 9 carries, but only was able to pick up an additional 25 yards because he ended with 23 carries for 102 yards and, of course, those 2 touchdowns. So he did not get to 150. Oh, Wesley put 2 on, said, got Sister Act and Reese's Cups, hashtag Nutty Hour. Excuse me? Oh, Lord in heaven. Peyton done said everybody waiting. They done seen the game, and now they all waiting to get their Patriots player. I forgot to use that joke. Remember in 2017, I think I used that joke a couple of times for the Patriots. This man's name was what? Dick Felt. But one way or another, congratulations to the Cleveland Browns. Big W here on Monday Night Football. And let me just say this miniature story regarding the commentary. And one of the reasons why I do ads now is because a lot of people always talk about my doggone net worth. Matter of fact, let me Google it right now. What is the Chiseled Adonis net worth? Right? Chiseled Adonis net worth 2022 calendar. Let's see here. This one has me at $730,000. This one has me at $1 million. Oh Jesus. This one has me at $183,000. Well, all of these places are absolutely completely off. But Damien sent another 5. But one of the reasons why they probably have it so high is because the NFL commentaries have probably garnered over the course of the past 6 years, including this year. I believe maybe like 40 total, maybe 40 or 50 million views across just YouTube alone, because it's 65 videos at the floor per season, and it probably all accumulated that much. Well, actually, no, I think a bit less views. I don't think maybe 40, 50 mil, maybe more like 20, 30, with all NFL videos, combined and things of that nature. But with all of those videos at accumulating that much viewership or whatever, I've received 0. So the reason why I do the ads and then incorporate those into the videos is if I'm not going to get anything from it, I might as well try to insert something that can get me something from it. So that's one of the reasons why I go ahead and throw in ads into those. And whenever the ad companies were to say, would you like to do something for them? Well, yeah, absolutely. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Because I post damn near so many videos you'll never remember it. Like, because if in the event I was somebody who was posting a video maybe like once a month or once every 2 months, at that point, if every single video was super added up, then at that point somebody, oh, come on now, there's a lot. But because I post so doggone often, it's never really that much of a problem. So, and I try to make them funny, make it somewhat informative. For the most part, whenever I really enact my creativity in it, then we can make it always entertaining or whatever. But for the most part, hopefully I don't think it's ever gotten to the point where somebody's like, oh my God, we can't deal with this. It's ridiculous. That's why I also offer on Patreon. You get videos early and ad free. So one way or another, I appreciate you guys tuning in to the stream. We are still 50 likes short of 600. Jacoby Brissett, 17 of 22, 278 yards, a TD, and also a rush TD as well. Bailey got ass. Yes, indeed. We enjoy her having some ass. Peyton said, nah, I'll remember you. Peyton remembers everything. What happened to the Bengals? The Bengals got spanked. That's what happened. It was Halloween. It was spooky outside, and they dressed up as a bimbo. Dump Demon put 100 on it. He said gifts, 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 donations. Tell him, Umar.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
More gifts. More gifts. More gifts. Y'all showing out tonight, man. Y'all showing out tonight, man. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys did not know already, for those of you guys who are either paying a mortgage or paying rent, there is a card that you can pay your rent from, and you can collect points on credit and everything of that nature. So if you guys if you're somebody who is looking to build, if you're somebody who is looking to build your credit profile and grow, or I should say collecting points to where maybe you can fly for free, stay somewhere for free, or utilize points so you don't have to spend your own money to go somewhere. There is a credit card that if you are responsible, not if you're irresponsible, but if you are responsible, you can mess around and go and apply for a credit card called Built, and they're a very good company, 0% APR. Let me actually drop the invite link to the card, because I never really thought of sharing the card. I'm actually trying to see if I can mess around and partner with them. But definitely get this card if you haven't already. If you're paying rent, you have an opportunity to get yourself some points. There has never been a card like this to where you can actually pay your rent with a credit card. They operate as their own bank account. Very good doggone company. If you want to go in and build your credit or whatever, that is the link to the card yourself. Feel free to apply. They damn near accept anybody. Whether your rent is $1,400, whether your rent is $1,000, whether your rent is $2,000, whatever the case may be, you can mess around and get yourself a card. So something to look into, or whatever the case may be. But I'm really hoping I can partner with this company, because that's some groundbreaking shit. But if not, one way or another, I'm still gonna rock out with them. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Demon done dropped 100 on it to close it out, where we saw the Cincinnati Bengals take a super L tonight, and they got absolutely spanked as the Cleveland Browns told them to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train, because their life points in the Battle of Ohio dropped down to 0 as the Cleveland Browns walked in, handed the Bengals an L, whispered into their ears that they are inferior because tonight
You lose.
I said tonight
You lose.
once more, tonight
You lose.
you lose, because your quest to make a comeback was nothing but a
Failure.
I said it was nothing but a
Failure.
And what are you having for dinner? Not Halloween candy. Oh, no. Not gourmet dinner. Oh, no. What are they eating?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Y'all have yourselves a good night, man. I will see you, God willing, on Thursday. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow in the premiere of the primetime commentary. Y'all have yourselves a very, very good night. Where's Eddie Murphy when you need him? Y'all sleep well.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.